But yeah, no, it's kind of funny because like at some point Thor like talks with him and it's like, why do you do this? Why are you trying to use capitalism to destroy the planet? And and this villain is just like, man, Thor, I could tell you that I had like some sad backstory or that I have some purpose, some mission that I'm on. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I like it when the number goes up.
I mean, can you blame him? I like it too.
So
I
the,
was just
the
like,
reason is
damn.
a lizard brain that likes the number going up.
I was just like, damn. You know what? I kind of like this guy for just being like the most straightforward villain. Just like, yeah,
I mean,
I
it's
am.
it's it's literally every like app iPhone game that it's just numbers going up. The game is super boring, like, but we play
It
it because we
also
like
just
it.
TTRPGs. Like you rolled higher and deal more damage to your enemies because
Yeah,
number go up.
the human body is made to love numbers going up.
Are we just little warlords?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hello, welcome to Magic and Mysterium for Thursday mornings. Sorry for the bit of the delay. That video did not play for me, the intro. My Wi-Fi has been fucking up the past few days.
Why did you do something to it?
Quick,
No.
you
I
should
assume it played for all of you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my Wi-Fi is something else right now. But last episode, we got to welcome all of the new characters into our school. From Bobaton and Bahotakoro and Durmstrang, and then some more, and Ilvermorny. All around the world. We're going to be here. We got to have a guest lecture from
Oh, you're far away from your mic.
professor. No, it's probably just the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Hello.
I can hear you now.
Hello.
Okay.
I can hear you.
We also got to get a guest lecture from the potioneering professor out in Ilvermorny, Professor Camilla de la Cruz. And we completed other things such as transfigurations and charms. We got to see how good people were there. That's what happened last time. With the tournament announced, everyone is in a flurry with school spirit. People are taking lots on who's going to win. You hear most voices going for Marcus Tilunge, a charismatic Ravenclaw boy in 7th year. Sign-ups for the first event, the dueling tournament, are due by the end of the week. There's a lot of sign-ups. People from 4th year onward are putting their names up in droves. It seems they're going to be pitting all the years against one another, and in the final round, the best from each will battle it out for the crown. On top of that, love is in the air. Wait. No. Nope, that's just teenage boy BO, for the most part, your age. But everyone is trying to find a date. A few girls seem to be holding out for whoever wins the tournament, though. And classes continue by some miracle, since most people can think about barely anything else. You all walk up the stairs toward Professor Rojas's classroom and are stunned by an odd sight. Desks. The wooden desks that normally are pushed to the far wall have been properly set up in the long, curved room for the first time since you first stepped foot in Hogwarts Castle. What? What? Nate stammers out. And Rojas, who's been standing nervously in the far end of the classroom, says, "Just find your seats like normal, everyone."
Like normal.
Rojas
Blink
takes
twice
her
if
hand,
you
slashes
need
at her
help.
neck.
Blink twice if you need help, Professor.
Her eyes are unnaturally open, staring at you. No blinking.
Vika's gonna sit on a desk. Not at a desk, but on it.
Okay.
Well, this is normal, teacher. This is how I always sit.
Put your ass in the seat, he says.
I can confirm that is how Vika sits in every class, though.
She gestures up to where a few figures are standing right up the little stairs. Professor Dilmero is here, as well as some others from other schools. Professor Heinrich from Durmstrang, and Headmistress McGonagall are all here.
Oh no, I'm gonna take a seat real quick.
Nolan, let's sit at the back.
Vika will sit down properly, but she kind of does it with a smug attitude of like, okay, I want to see what they're gonna do.
Rojas says, 5 points to your house. She mutters to you. Up the stairs, the few of them are speaking quietly to one another. You can see, stepping out of Rojas's office, Headmaster Noruhiku Senju is also here. There's quite a few people. Everyone, today we have a few guests, she says, as the class finds their seats for the first time ever. Of course. Hello to you all. Good day, class. Today we are going to be witness to a demonstration. Headmistress McGonagall has been kind enough to step in to supervise. She gives a little wave. And watching us from all the way from Durmstrang, we have Professor Heinrich from the Dark Arts Department. Charmed. You can see a tall man, lithe, dark black hair pulled back over the ears. And he looks down almost like, what's the word? Not impressed, rather amused by the sight of all of you guys in your desks.
Dark art? Fuck yeah!
The moment you say that, Darius from the top like flicks his head over to see who said that. He's gonna make a quick perception check.
Yeah.
Natural 20. he fucking stares you down from the other side of the classroom.
Yeah,
And shakes his head no.
I'll just make it like I'll play dumb as if I haven't noticed it.
Professor Dilmero turns to McGonagall and whispers something to her. Is anyone sitting in the front row?
Me.
So Sophie will.
Both of you can make me a perception check.
Let's go perception check. Oh, there it is.
19.
You'll never believe this. Dirty 20. So I did a little bit better than Sophie.
Nat 1.
Well, for those of you with a little bit higher perception, you can hear Darius whisper, "Are you sure about this?" Darius whispers toward McGonagall. She puts a hand on his shoulder and says, The other schools do it. It's important, Daddies. They should know. I trust you, she says, and releases her hand. If you say so. Dilmoro walks down toward a newly constructed table at the end of class. Good evening, class. It is kind to greet someone who has greeted you, is it not?
Good evening, Professor.
Good evening, Professor.
Bonjour.
Pleasure. He says, looking toward Vika with the bonjour. Glad to see some of you are really getting in the spirit. Now, you may be wondering why we're having so many formalities today. It's because this class will not be like your others. I'll need everyone's complete attention. And I would ask that reverence be taken toward what I am about to show you. A few of the other students from the other schools are talking, whispering toward one another. Complete attention. Lee, stands on end. Many of the Durmstrang students were not talking to one another the moment that Dilmoro came down. They are straight-backed, ready to learn. There's a definite difference in the demeanor between the different schools in this class, as you are not alone in here. This class and its name is very important. Defense against the dark arts. But what exactly is dark arts? All of the Durmstrang students put their hand up.
So does Violet.
I assume that some of you are more versed than others. I'm going to test my own students, if you'll be so kind, he says toward the Durmstrang students. They start to put their hands down. Miss Sweeting, what is dark arts?
Do you want the actual definition?
I want your interpretation.
Um,
Violet's interpretation.
It's magic that's forbidden
Mm.
and causes most damage. That's
Causes the most damage, is forbidden. These are simple ways of viewing at it.
Rhea raised her hand after that, oh, I have an idea.
Dilmoro looks up at you like he does not trust you. He's going to make an insight check. It's a 15. What do you think he gets? What's the vibe? Are you about to fuck over his class?
No, I'm actually gonna say a serious answer.
So Noctane.
It's just a theory, but is dark art magic that puts a tool on the caster that can potentially hurt the caster?
Dark arts certainly do have that aspect to them. Dark arts are spells which require great amounts of personal disregard for morality. There's a clicking of somebody's mouth up the stairs. Professor Eidrich. Dark wizards train in spells that border the line between safety and, as Miss Noctane is talking about, corruption. Given enough time, exposure to that side of the arcane can warp perceptions and even damage the soul, which of course is the source of all magic. One point, not long ago, dark arts were taught here, in this very room. Students like yourselves are subjected to the wills of sick and twisted men. Which is what makes your understanding between dark acts and defense paramount, he says, looking up toward McGonagall. She stares back down calmly with a nod like he's doing well. He looks back to you all. There are some spells that even require such conditioning to cast, and use of even one of these spells against another human will result in an immediate expulsion, even a long stay in Azkaban. Of course, I'm talking about
Unforgivable.
hands, please.
And
And he like points kind of weakly toward Vysotski because it was already said.
the Vika will say, "You mean the unforgivable curses?"
Yes. Dilmoro goes down below the desk, pulls out a small wooden box. He waves his wand over it, and the box unravels, revealing a small creature the size of a very large moth. Engorgio, Dilmoro says, and it gets larger. You see this thing has a large slitted eyes, a striped fairy-like body with multiple arms and legs and little rows of sharp teeth. It immediately flies at Professor Dilmoro and tries to bite him, and he flicks his wand once, and a small blue flash traps it in the air before he's hit. This is, of course, as many of you would know, is a biting fairy. They are literally known for biting people, and they are pests. In first year, you learn Doxycide, which kills them. And he lowers it back down toward the desk. Hate these things. The simplest of the three feels like a calming sense of bliss, and yet no more insidious than even the darkest spells. I am speaking, obviously, of perhaps my students could answer this one. Heinrich says from up the stairs, walking downstairs toward Dilmoro, which definitely seems like he is treading on Dilmoro's space. Professor, I think I can handle this just fine. Oh, well, what's the harm? He points out toward, Victor. Mr. Lalonde, if you could step up for me, please. Victor immediately stands at attention. You know the spell he was speaking of, don't you? Yes, I do. Give us the incantation. It is the Imperious Curse. Imperial. Very good. Very good. If we had houses, I'd be giving you points there too. Come on up to the front. Perhaps you could help your professor. I would rather... Oh, what is the harm? There's great harm. Sit back down, Victor. Victor does not. He's perfectly capable. I was told that I was going to be performing these, not students. Well, take a seat, Victor. I suppose I will just sit back and watch you bungle it up. Curio. It feels like calming sense of bliss. Simple. Curio, he says, and there's a little yellow flash of smoke that drifts up into the Doxy's nose. With Imperium, I can control as much as I want. Have it do whatever I want. I can have it go for a little bit of a fly, he says, and flicks his wand. And the Doxy takes off into the air, flying over everybody's heads. What else should I do? Do a flip! Lee yells from the back. A flip! And it does a backflip through the air. A few of them. There's a jovial chatter amongst the students. Come on now, come on. It can do anything.
Can it somersault?
It drops down onto Jason's desk and does a little somersault, and then you watch it like get back up and start to do a jig, kind of like Jiminy Cricket. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. On your desk, before taking back off into the sky. I can make it soar up high, and I can make it come crashing down, he says. And he puts his wand down, and the thing goes careening straight down toward Gemma's desk, slams on it, and bounces a few times. You can hear some of the Durmstrang students chuckling. That should be sufficient, McGonagall says softly. Of course. He flicks his wand back and returns to him on his hand, and then he places it down on the desk. Of course, the next spell will not kill you, but it will disable even the largest of enemies, breaking their force of will in seconds. It can even slowly drive a wizard mad if used prolonged. Who knows its name? All the Durmstrang students put their hand up.
Jason will put his hand up.
Mr. King, you know the incantation?
Crucio?
We don't have to. Rojas goes to say and is cut off by McGonagall. Yes, we do. She states authoritatively. It is important for the student to have a real understanding of the evil that magic can wrought. Go ahead, Darius. The room falls silent. Delmero points his wand toward the little creature as the imperious curse wears off. There's a second hesitation from Delmero. She stares down at it. He flinches only once. Crucio! A tiny scream of pain echoes in the classroom. A few people shudder from the sight of debilitating torture, and you watch the thing rise up on the air a few inches, unable to move itself, red lightning streaking between its limbs. Dilmero stares down at it. His lip quivers. His eyes narrow, and the thing screams louder. Janice looks away. Billy plugs her ears and closes her eyes. Gemma shakes in fear at the sight. Lee looks like he's going to be sick. They're going to be sick. And just as you feel the screaming may never stop, McGonagall raises her hand, and Dilmero breathes a heavy sigh. The Cruciatus curse ends, and the little doxy stops screaming. He breathes heavily, laying and shaking slightly on the tabletop, his little chest rising and falling in relief. The Cruciatus curse is one of the worst spells to ever have been made, truly showing some of the worst traits of wizard kind. If you ever see it used on another human, he says, almost directing it directly at the Durmstrang students, fight and flee. Never keep quiet. Never think that you can block it. Contact your guardian or the ministry immediately, he says, turning to the rest of you. Now for the last. Dilmero says, unmoving like a statue, unable to look up toward class. If it is too much, I could... No, he is quite proficient.
Vika will raise her hand.
Dilmero's eyes flick up toward you at the movement, finding yours. He doesn't say anything right away. Just looks at you.
Vika kind of tries to convey with just a look that she's like, I know that they're giving you trouble, so I'm just trying to help push things along. Like, it is coming from a place of like, hey, they're judging you right now. Let me try to help you.
He doesn't say anything. He nods toward you, like as if a go ahead.
The killing curse.
As the answer is given, he slowly looks up toward Minerva, standing looking down at the scene. She gives him a nod and takes a deep breath. Killing curse. Quick. Painless. Cadabra. There's a bright flash of green light that comes out of the tip of his wand. Blinds you. And as you all begin to see again, laying on the table is a small, leathery doxy. Its tiny eyes staring in 2 different directions, all color drained from its lifeless body. Dead. Instantly. Takes a little breath. Thank you, Professor Dilmero. And there is a very pitiful clap from Professor Rojas and the other teachers and the Durmstrang students and a few other students around the way give a little bit of a clap too. I think this was a great class. It's dismissed. He tries to leave. Professor Rojas goes to stop him. Darius. No, right now, Valeria. And the other teachers start talking up the stairs, whispering to each other. A few people in the class, a few people leave immediately. Janice gathers up her things, kind of angry, storms out of the class. Others, like Nolan, stay sitting there for a little bit longer after the bell's rung. Others, such as Katone Amai from Ohotakoro, takes notes diligently, stands, grabs her stuff calmly, and leaves, seemingly not fazed in the slightest. Yuta zoning out. Elias sits quietly, and Victor sits with him. There's a mixed approval there. And you can hear Vanya, as she gets up to leave, say under her breath, "Sloppy." Lucien leaves as quickly as he possibly can. And
Does Violet interpret that as her saying sloppy about Delmero's work?
you can interpret that however you want.
Yeah. Well, I guess would she hear that? Because she said under her breath. Should I have to roll?
Yeah, you could hear it.
All right, we're not friends anymore. Okay.
Hey, Nolan, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure? You look a bit white.
I guess it makes sense. It's not like
Yeah.
any adult would hold back. So quick. I hear you can't block them either. No spells can stop them. That's not entirely true. Victor says nearby in the back. You can get a physical barrier, shield. It'll deflect killing curses. They teach us that in Durmstrang. Is this your
I've
first lesson?
Never heard of a barrier being able to stop the killing curse.
Oh, yes. Very much so. Something metal. Preferably lead. Other than that, hope that they miss.
Or interrupt their casting.
He nods. I'm Victor.
Can
It's nice to meet you. Seems like this is the first time you've been taught this.
Yeah, it's kind of a taboo subject in Hogwarts. There's kind of a especially bad history with dark arts here.
There's a bad history with dark arts everywhere.
Yeah, but you know, the school has been taken over a few times, so
Do they teach you to cast the Unforgivables at Durmstrang?
Head out to lunch. Maybe I'll see you all there. He gathers his books and leaves.
Ray is gonna be like, okay, I know this is a very serious moment and very like heavy emotionally, but I have a burning question that I cannot get out of my mind.
Who are you
Will
going
I
to ask it then?
Hmm?
Who are you asking?
I'm kind of saying it out loud in the room.
Okay.
So let's say, hypothetically, if I have an immortal stalker bunny that just cannot seem to die, what are the chances that the killing curse would actually work on it?
It's not worth learning, Ray.
I
I
don't
would
need to
say
learn it.
100%. Professor Einrich is walking down the lanes, overhearing this conversation, hands behind his back. Unless, of course, it is a spectre, in which case it can still be separated.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's not a bunny, for that I can tell you. I can tell you for sure.
Well, pest control is certainly legal, even with such spells. If you are listening, it is only illegal to be casted on another person. A bunny should be of no consequence.
Are you capable of casting it?
I am the dark
Obviously.
arts teacher at Durmstrang. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Professor
Very
Einrich.
nice. Very
Sophie
nice
is
to
going
meet you.
to leave the room before the conversation continues further.
Jason is taking notes, and once he hears that, he's going to lean closer, just to hear what he says to Sophie.
If
We
I
learn
bring it,
this at Durmstrang. Quite young. It is important. You never know when danger may strike next. You must be ready for it.
yeah,
So
and
you
let's be honest. The killing curse isn't the only way. Is it the only spell that can kill something? Any spell, if used correctly, could kill someone.
Oh, absolutely. Bombarda to the back of the head. Sagittario can poke holes through somebody until they bleed out. And transmogrify can liquefy someone from within. I think that's enough. These students need to process the information given to them. They're not your students, Professor Heinrich. Apologies. Of course, I am falling into old ways, Heinrich says.
I'm
Though
still
if any of them
curious.
had any questions, they could find me at lunch.
I have a question.
At lunch, he says, a little bit protective of Violet, and will gesture for him to leave, and he does. Sweeting, you are not to talk to him.
Well, the student didn't answer my question.
If you have questions about the unforgivable curses, you can ask me.
Are they taught at Durmstrang?
I don't know. I've never attended. But rumored, yes. It's not illegal to learn them.
Man, I wonder if I can find someone who would cast it on Bane.
I mean, that first one would be kind of useful. Excuse me? Delmero turns toward Wilfred. What? If there was some dark wizard who came up and tried to attack my friends and was like there to kill them, what would be better, letting them die or controlling him?
That is an unfair scenario.
Yeah. Also, there's other ways to stop. You can just use Confucius, the confusion charm. If your goal is just to stop him from acting.
And what if they are able to deflect it? In the heat of battle, that's all that matters, is that the people that you care about survive. If you want to be ineffective by other means, watch your friends die. Dilmero doesn't argue with Wilfred.
Neither does Violet.
You know,
Uh,
I had
in the
the.
bat-
Oh, sorry, good.
Sorry, I said in battle there's like a billion charms and curses that can be used, apart from those three specific curse, but are as useful or as effective. I'm just saying there's a lot of scenario where unforgivable could be useful. Battle, it's not exactly the one where I would I would die on the hill for.
Did you guys not hear the class is dismissed? Dilmero says, a little bit annoyed, but not arguing with all of you.
Okay, let's go, Nolan. I hope we'll still have. I hope there'll still be food.
You look
Thank
over
you.
and Nolan, it's
Thank
already
you for
gone.
the lesson.
Nolan is already gone.
Yep.
He ditched me.
Yep.
Dang it!
Professor Dilmero says, please don't.
Can I? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was Vika's just going to say. I mean, the curses are terrible, but I had the aunt and uncle that disagreed entirely about what would be worse. How to use them, I guess, would be the way to. How to use them. My aunt said she knows someone who would always have a drink after using the killing curse, so that Aurors would not be able to use divination spells on her wand. See what she casted before. Cast, something like Veraverto or Augmenti. Some spells just to throw off the trail. Well, I had an uncle who would always, instead of using curses, would use Scourgify. Have you ever cleaned something that was already clean? Then you clean it again and again. If you do that on a person, mix them raw.
And I think I'm gonna leave now. Thanks for the visual there, Vika.
Yeah, actually, I'm not so hungry anymore.
That is quite fascinating. It helps with autopsy, I think. And as Jason says, he's going to go to that fairy, who presumably is still there on the desk, right?
Yes, it's still there. You can see there's a student who has gone up to it. You see Billy, long blonde hair, kind of tall girl from Ravenclaw.
I'm gonna approach. Are you
You
studying
hear
it
her
as well?
sniffle. And what did you say?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, are you studying it as well? But the moment I hear a sniffle, I shut up.
Like, I've got the box. I thought maybe I could bury it.
Well, if this is too hard on you, I could bury it.
No, no, I didn't do anything to stop it. It's my responsibility.
She's going to gingerly kind of use a thick vellum paper to pick it up, place it into the little box. Her eyes are steely.
Did you want to bury it with me?
Yes.
She
It's not
nods.
your.
And over
Yeah.
lunch, you guys bury this little doxy on the hillside toward Hagrid's hut. It's just a tiny little box. Once the Engorgio wore off, it was once again the size of like a golf ball.
I'm gonna note the place of burial.
We're gonna kind of cut over to when you guys are finished putting the dirt on top. You know, Billy says to you, the wind passing over the grasses of the plain.
Duxies can live for a very long time. You can outlast dogs for about 25 years. Of course, they start losing their eyesight, though, around 18.
I don't know much about fairies. Can you tell me about them?
Fighting fairies. They're very virile. They're able to lay hundreds of eggs. They prefer dark, cozy little environs. Places where they can nestle up in old coats or blankets. And they don't normally bite people. When they do, it's often because of they're territorial, or they've recently laid eggs and they're protecting them. Most often they end up biting at the fabrics. They use the fibres for creating their eggs. And I used to have some when I was little in my house. My mother, she didn't care for them very much. I suppose they are a little dirty.
Everybody's a little dirty.
I just hoped that she would have let them out outside or something. But they are house fairies. I was able to save a few of them. Took them out into the forest. There was a small shack. Let them out there. I just let them out outside. They'll freeze.
She sniffles.
Jason's gonna awkwardly, like, put a hand on her shoulder and just pat it. You know.
Though I think a biting fairy would like this place. It's wide and open. And you can see a beautiful sunset every day.
And then she starts crying. Yeah, she's gonna start crying.
Oh,
She's a very sensitive girl.
Jason's gonna give her a hug, very slowly, and he's gonna wait there until
She's going to grab onto you and cry into your shoulder, kind of obnoxiously.
Jason is like in his mind, like, oh my god, All that for a fairy.
Catriona, we said that I was a bit of a crybaby.
No, it's fine. It just shows that you have emotion, you know? Nobody cares for the fairies, but I guess you do. Maybe you can do something. Help relocate them to the forest or someplace safe. In the Muggle world, there are places where endangered species are put, or they're protected. You know?
Really?
Well, yes. I mean, like a zoo, for example, or
What's a
if
zoo?
they're you don't have a zoo. It's
Wizarding World does not have zoos.
huh. It's a place where animals or creatures are kept and taken care of, you know, and protected, while other people come to see them, to learn about them, as you've told me. And, you know, they usually are, you know, very well taken care of.
Wish I could go to a zoo.
She says softly.
Missed lunch. I'm sorry, Jason.
Oh, that's fine.
You must be starving. I have a snack, I think, in my bag.
She says and tries to search for something to see if she's able to find anything. Yeah. She procures a small like mini sandwich for you.
No, we can split the sandwich.
It has green bread, which is weird. Like it doesn't look like it's like moldy or anything. It's just green.
Hmm. Can I roll to see if I've ever seen something like that before?
Yeah, sure.
Would that be history of magic?
Make a magical creatures check.
12.
12. No, you've never seen a green sandwich before.
Huh.
You don't want it.
Oh no, sure. I'm going to take out a knife, which I have, and I'm going to cut it in half.
She'll have the other side and try to sniffle and try desperately not to cry again.
You know, it's okay to cry. It's bad to hold it in. There's nothing wrong with it.
Don't tell me that. I'll be crying all the time.
She chuckles.
Well, I mean, in some cultures, crying is a celebration. You're celebrating your love for them.
Magical creatures class. It's in the north today. Do you have that class?
What class? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Magical creatures class. It is opposite ancient runes, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. I don't know if I can
Yeah,
let me check this.
I believe I'm in every class except runes, I think, maybe.
No, because there are two classes, two sets of classes that are opposite each other. You can't take them at the same time. Fourth year, we've got magical creatures or ancient runes, divinations, or Muggle studies.
I either chose magical creatures or ancient runes. I'm not sure which. I don't think I chose.
So
ancient
you have to
runes.
choose right now. Are you in
mean,
magical creatures? Or are you in ancient runes?
Magical creatures.
All right. Let's see. I need to open up my grades. Who else is in magical creatures?
I'm sorry, I'm a magical creature, but wasn't it either magical creature or divination?
That's
It
correct.
changes
Last
every
year.
year.
Okay, so this year we changed because I
Yeah.
was thinking magical creature and divination.
Yeah, I believe you can take both this year. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take ancient rune. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop the divination.
Okay, so we've got Ray in here, and we've got Jason in here. Who else is in magical creatures?
Violet and Vika.
Yeah.
The VV squad. What about Sophie?
The ancient
The
rune.
beast runs through vagina.
Right. Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
You heard me, Weather Boy.
I didn't.
Jason, you walk down to where the magical creatures class says it's going to be, which is down by the lakeside north. And you can see a huge metal tank that has been set up on the edge of the lake here. Nearby is the Durmstrang boat, like the big ship with the sails and everything. The sails will be pulled in right now, but it's docked not too far off, just 100 feet or so. And then Hagrid's out here, along with another seeming like other teacher from another school. And of course, Jason, you'd be able to see Violet, Vika, and Ray were out here. Just to be clear, the other students who would be in this class right now, class list are the fourth year, are Taylor, Delilah, Macy, Morgan, Rin, Juniper, Darcy, Logan, Sally, Sadie, Nate, Brett, Drusilla, Billy, and Saoirse.
Is Victor in this class? Because Violet wants to apologize to him.
Yes. The other students who are in this class of the other areas are Anton Torres, Dahlia Rudowski, and Katone Mi. Not Victor.
Okay.
Also, for Robin's sake, because Robin didn't hear me, when you said, the VV squad, I was like, Vika in character, probably, if anyone ever said that to her, would be like, yes, the V stands for vagina.
Hell yeah.
Why are there two then?
We're
They're
unique,
cool
okay?
For a good time.
Oh, so Jason would just see Violet playing with Ash and introducing Ash to Darcy, which is her little dragon.
Well, why don't you give a description of the dragon?
have a dragon?
I do.
Exactly. People don't know. People don't know. Come on.
Well, he would have technically met him over the summer, so he does know.
Yeah, yeah, but as a player,
Yes. So Ash is a Hyberian pseudo dragon.
Hybridian.
Okay. He's black with really deep purple eyes, violet eyes. Yeah, funny. And he's about a foot tall. He's very tiny. And he just kind of clings to Violet. He's more of an emotional animal right now. He's very young. He's
Tall or
Not-
long? This is very important information.
long.
Okay.
Yeah, and I did put him in character art. If you scroll up, you will see pictures of him. He can basically wrap around her wrist, and that's what he does.
Then he would be longer than an inch.
Okay, well, I said
Subway
a foot.
long looks good.
Oh, you said a foot. Oh, my
Yeah,
bad. Yeah, foot's perfect. Okay.
yeah, and he just basically
the
wraps
new
around her
Subway
wrist.
foot long looks good.
The new Subway footlong. The Hybridian black footlong.
Yeah. So he's either on her wrist, and you would have seen him in her lap over the summer when she introduced him. And then he's cute.
I'm going to, seeing the dragon, take Billy to introduce it to the dragon. Oh, to introduce her to the dragon, sorry. Not it.
Oh my goodness, Violet. Oh, where did you find a pseudo dragon?
It actually found me over the summer. And
You know that's good luck, right?
You know, I've always been fond of dragons. Felt like fate.
Pseudo dragons are certainly a less dangerous alternative.
He's
Really?
good. He's good company.
Can I scratch the dragon's chin? I'm gonna like move my hand to do it, and then freeze, looking at Violet for permission.
Probably not.
It bites your finger, Jason.
Yeah.
Oh, I said less dangerous, not harmless.
Yeah, he's still getting used to people.
Just a baby.
He's just a baby.
This is how he's big for a baby. Look at him.
They can get to about 2.5 to 3 feet.
Oh no, he'll be almost taller than me. I can't be.
You're not 2.5 feet tall, she says. That's more Morgan. It can get bigger than me. No, he's not in this class.
He just apparates it just to
Yeah.
make a joke and then apparates out.
Yeah, when he gets that big, I don't know if he'll be able to sit on my wrist anymore.
It'll be many years yet.
Yeah.
They live for long periods of time. And they're significantly more intelligent than dragons are.
Well, he definitely has been very helpful since I've met him. So I brought him to school with me.
Does he have a name?
Really?
Yeah, I call him Ash.
Oh, perfect little one.
Jason's gonna grab his face and just stare at this dragon, thinking in his head, if I bisected him, would his organs be the same as any normal creature?
You are thinking this, correct?
Yes, he's thinking it.
Yeah, I'll never say it out loud in front of you.
Okay.
Science demands an answer.
Hagrid and your other professor. Hello, everybody. This here's Professor Sergei Volkov. I expect you to give him the same respect you give me. Maybe more, actually.
I just
Oh,
like to
yeah.
imagine
Are you
that while
sure?
being pointed at Vika.
Oh.
Or that being said with a pointed look at Vika is what I mean.
Well, good evening, everyone. You can hear screaming out toward you guys is a hobbled man. He has a peg leg on one side and has a one of his arms are cut at the elbow. He doesn't have an arm or a hand on one side. He's missing an eye and has burn marks all over his body. He looks to be elderly, an old man.
I can tell
Oh,
you I've
shit.
lived an interesting life.
It's a real pirate.
Excuse me? You call me a pirate, boy? I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it. Jason.
Why is he insulted? Pirates are cool.
I'm a wizard, he says, and a damn good one at that. You all today are taking my class, so best not give me any lip.
He's such a fucking pirate. I can't believe it. Look at him.
It's like
Hear it.
magical
He
pirates.
screams out.
Violet just whispers, "Arr!" as he yells.
Today, we're going to be learning about... He hesitates because of what was just said. Rusalka. And he slams the side of the tank that was nearby, and the metal sidings fall away, and you can see glass. Within, there are beautiful like women that are floating in the water. You see this line here? Nobody, if you fashion the love of your limbs, will walk past it. That other line, All men must stand over there.
That means you, Jason.
Me too, boy.
Alright.
Vika, you might have to stand over there too. She mumbles that though, so only Vika hears her.
Vika punches Violet.
Ow.
And yeah, there's kind of like within there's a little pocket of air, some rock formations. One of them pops up and perches themselves on it and tries to look through the glass at you. Now, Rusoki are very, very nasty witches. They're not sexually dimorphic, and they all appear as phenotypically female or feminine by human perceptions. But mark that, human perceptions. If you get close enough, you'll see them for their true form. They appear this way to lure in their preferred prey. Erroneously believed to be males, actually prefer meat enriched with endorphins and testosterone, which happens when they attract people with their eyes and their songs. Rusalki,
What?
isn't this just like a siren? Nay, not a siren! Rusalki! Get it right!
Question.
You put up a
Is
hand
there-
to try? Or are you asking me?
No. Question to the teacher. Is there any
Put a hand
truth
up.
behind the myth that it's dead women who have drowned who become Rusalkas?
Nay, not at all. Rusalka have their own sort of feeding schedule and yearly changes. They grow up from eggs. They actually come down from the mountains, much like salmon.
What?
Jason's confused.
I'm really wondering how much of it is like racist bias and how much is like are they like kind of intelligent somehow, because it's hard to know with wizards.
Can I do a magical creatures check to give, like, if I pass it, to give a definition of these creatures to everybody?
Well, you can go ahead and do that. You can make a magical creatures check if you want. But all of you at that point, you can hear a kind of muffled song from inside. It's beautiful, melodic. You can see the Rusalki are spinning in circles and calling out. One of them is hitting the glass, confused at it. Taylor looks annoyed.
Yeah, I imagine she is. You know, it feels kind of wrong to have a very humanoid creature inside a tank.
But to our perception, they're not
Yeah,
humanoids.
but I mean, Velas are kind of also an illusionary kind of type of creature, and they're intelligent. So I don't know how I feel about the Rusalkas.
Oh, these Rusalka are certainly intelligent, my girl. Intelligent enough to trap you. Intelligent enough to take an arm, he says, putting an arm forward. Is that how you lost your arm, Professor? You can hear, what's his, Anton say out. Wouldn't you like to know? I now invite anybody who deems themselves worthy to step forward past the first line, not the second.
Violet
If you
immediately
so
does
wish
that.
to experience their true song.
I will step on the first
Yeah.
line.
Violet immediately does too.
Yeah, can I take
And I-
Taylor, like a bit behind to try and see if she's fine.
You look over to where Taylor is, and she's walking straight toward them.
Okay. Does she stop at the first line?
For now. I want everybody who stepped past the first line to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yay, first throw.
And I got a 20 on my magical creatures earlier, so.
Sure, I'll try.
Oh,
Jesus,
not
I
bad.
got a 7.
Ooh.
Oh no, her bi-curiousness is coming out.
Sorry, Jason, you got a 7. Violet, you got a
A 9.
9. Vika,
15.
15.
I got a 24.
15, 24. Ray, you're pretty good. It seems that like attraction to women make it worse.
Yeah, might be because I have attraction to neither man nor woman. That helps.
Definitely, it helps. It's not like the be all end all like with Vilas, but when you step inside the first line, that song that was so melodious, like 30 feet away, the moment that you're like 20 feet away, the song changes in your ears. You can hear more like screeching and screaming. There is an uncomfortable feeling that moves through you. And Jason, Violet, Vika, you guys become like stopped in your tracks. Like you can barely move. Vika, you because you got a little bit higher than Violet and Jason, take a step forward. They're amazing. You almost step over the line, and then you notice that you've stepped right up to the next line. A staff is placed on your chest, like stopping you from going any further. Careful now, guy. Careful. The tank may be sealed, but they get mighty frantic otherwise. Their songs can do a lot more than attract. He gestures to your friends who are frozen in place. Ray stands less affected by this, but you can definitely hear the uncomfortable and screaming noise. That alone might make you want to step away.
Yeah. Like, my head.
Do you say anything to Professor Volkov?
Hmm.
Oh, I was asking Vika.
Oh, Vika will say, well, just wanted to learn. Get a good look.
And stepping past you, Taylor enters like within 5 feet. Whoa there! Step away! Step away! And he's trying to move around the circle, but he won't even get close toward there. Taylor's back toward him and puts her hand on the glass. And one of the, a few of the Rusalka stop singing and will float down toward her. Are you okay? You hear her say. And you can hear voices screeching from inside. Finally, the professor is able to grab onto her with his staff and pull her back onto the grass. Not wise. She looks up at him with I think like Taylor normally doesn't show any emotion. You can see for what might be the first time a derision.
Well, looks like we're planning a jailbreak.
All right, everybody give a big thanks to Professor Volkov. People start to give a clap.
Vika gives a very slow golf clap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ray doesn't.
I'm gonna clap
Oh.
and say, "Aye, aye, Captain. Thank you for the lesson."
Volkov looks at the tank and then down toward Taylor laying on her ass and looks a little suspicious for a moment. And then you say that, and I think like he turns toward you as if he's about to cast something at you, and then looks at Hagrid and thinks better than it.
Yep.
And
I'm
that
gonna
is
whisper to
Magical Creatures
Violet.
class.
He's
Taylor,
such
Taylor,
a pirate.
wait.
Look at him.
Wait. Soraya's talking. Soraya.
Oh, sorry.
I was just saying, I'm gonna whisper to Violet and say, "Look at him. He's such a pirate. I don't understand why he's so angry about it."
It must be all the missing limbs.
Oh yeah, I don't think of that. I've heard spells to reattach limbs. I just gonna walk off thinking about that.
It might get kind of personal, I think, after you get the first peg leg, Lee says.
Oh.
I mean, his balance is extraordinary for all his injuries.
Anybody else rethinking about becoming a magizoologist?
I'm going to be a dragon tamer, not a magizoologist.
Oh, yeah, because that definitely has a much higher...
I just want Ash to stare Lee directly in the face, like, as I say that.
It's all good. Never mind. Forget what I was saying.
Yeah.
Did I hear you want to become a dragonologist? You hear Volkov walking over toward you.
That's the goal.
I know many a magizoologist who fancy them working with dragons. It's a lovely field of study, lovely indeed. You're in for a wonderful few years, he says.
I hope to do it for my life, keeping all my limbs intact.
One could certainly hope. I think like nearby, Billy cringes. Violet, you're not really going to be a dragonologist, are you?
Well, it's better than what I wanted to be first year. I wanted to race dragons. At least this one's doable.
You do know that the mortality rate is nearly 75%?
Well, good thing I'm really good at beating the odds. I am a metamorph after all.
I'm not certain of that. Okay.
She stays quiet.
No, the odds are lower than I thought it would be.
Yeah, 75 ain't a big deal.
I know, right?
Yeah. You enter into a dragon reserve with 3 other dragonologists, and by the end of 10 years, 3 of you are dead.
Well, bye, bitches. You should have toughed it out like me.
You're in the ground with them.
Vika will say to Violet, I have full faith in you that you can make it. Every day that you're alive, I'm still surprised. So,
Oh, thank you,
definitely-
Vika.
you're definitely doing something right so far.
Love you too.
Was that a compliment or?
That's as close as
Jesus,
it's gonna get.
Ray, you were gonna find Taylor or something?
Yeah.
Taylor is
guess so.
definitely walking along the edge of the lake.
Taylor, wait.
One.
Are you okay? It
Yeah,
was
I'm
really.
fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I could see that you didn't like to see that those Rusalka in a cage.
They're not dumb creatures. They're
Yeah.
people.
No
And yeah,
shit.
sure, they wanted to eat the little bony one, she says, looking over toward Jason afar off. But it's not their fault.
Hmm. So want to plan a jailbreak then?
She looks you up and down. I'm not certain that you're ready to be expelled for something like that.
I almost got expelled for spiders anyway.
Right.
Why not do
Taylor
it?
looks kind of confused.
I almost got expelled for spiders anyway. Why wouldn't I do it for Rusalkas?
What happened with spiders?
You know, it's think of Halloween, but like with spiders.
You don't
I'm
make a lot of sense.
I'm referring to the pumpkin attack.
She says you don't make a lot of sense.
I can't really talk about it, but I'm sure we could make a group to break those Rusalka out of there. I'm sure Violet would be up for it. Maybe Vika.
You should all stay home tonight. I don't want any of you guys getting hurt.
What about you?
Have a good night, Ray.
Well, guess we're going out tonight.
Seemingly she's gonna do something tonight.
Yeah, definitely she's gonna do something. I'm gonna bring the gang together.
Ancient Runes class for Sophie. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Can everybody make me a magical creatures check for your grade?
All right.
Oh no.
Yes. Time for Ancient Runes, where I'm all by myself.
Oh, 22.
11.
19.
Also 19.
19. Oops.
I like how whenever I do grades for this class, I roll very low every single time.
I know you rolled a 9.
Yeah. Me, it's transfiguration. I roll low. It's supposed to be my specialty.
Well, that's the funny thing is I rolled a 9, but I got a 19. Like, okay.
You have a plus 10 to this. Wow.
I have an expertise in magical creatures.
Just a second.
It's literally the main thing she's good at.
Okay. All right. Get that ready. Oh, it's Tuesday night. My bad. Thursday morning. In
Tuesday
the
night is such a different day. Thursday morning.
up in the Ancient Runes Tower, Professor Babbling sits calmly in the back of her classroom and instructs everyone to reach their seats. You can see a colorfully dressed, dark-haired man up by the board, looking down at a small clipboard. Professor Babbling makes sure to greet everyone and count everyone in class before turning and making her way towards the front. She waves in front of the man to get his attention and nods toward him. Here, I've sent an image.
Pedro Pascal's brother?
Yeah.
Kind of make me think of low card. Like a hippie low card.
He says, "Welcome, everyone. I am Professor Hector Serrano. I work at Bobaton, and I will be teaching you today as much as I can. Though I think that Professor Babbling may have me beat," he says, and Babbling chuckles. You hear that there's like this slight difference in his voice. Like it's kind of almost talked at like the back of the throat. and you can see Babbling sign something to him. Seemingly, he is partially or completely, depending. You don't know. Deaf. I know you very well have already learned of Eldar Futhark. However, these are far from the only runic languages. There are many others that span across time and locations. Let us try to name a few. Can anyone name other runic scripts or runic languages that one could use to manipulate Arcanum? He
And
looks around the room. And Janice puts up her hand, and Reese puts up his, and the other classes. So I'll just get who else is here. There is Levi, Gemma, Nolan, Wilfred, Sam, Janice, and Reese are in this class. And you can make me a history magic check, Sophie.
dirty 20.
The dirty 20. Okay. He looks around the room, and you got your hand like way up, and then he looks around for a second. There's a bit of a twinkle in his eye, and he finds Brett first, who should be in this class. Yes, Mr. James. Whoa, how do you know my name? Just come on now. I know you know the answer, he says. Egyptian. Indeed. It was one of the first, but not the eldest. Egyptians used hieroglyphics in their formal writing, and it consisted of 3 kinds of glyphs: phonetic, logographs, and determinatives. It was also one of the ancestor writing systems that developed into both Latin and Cyrillic alphabets. Fascinating. Thank you very much, Mr. James. I still don't know how he knows my name. He looks around for a second. But can anyone here name the oldest? And he finds his eyes find you, Sophie. And I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 21.
You feel a little tingly for a second. I see that you know the answer, he says, pointing up toward you, Sophie. You know the oldest one?
Cuneiform, Professor.
Yes, very good. Can I give points to the house? And the babbling gestures like, no, but I can. 5 points to your houses. And he will sign back to her like, thank you. The oldest known runic channeling focus is cuneiform, and the earliest known writing system. It was originally developed to write the Sumerian language, but spread all throughout ancient Near East. There are many others, though. Many that we don't normally think about. Hebrew is one of them, he says. He gestures out toward you guys. Of course, yes, he says at Reese. I said Elder Futhark at the beginning. What? Reese looks kind of confused, like, I didn't say that out loud. Can anyone name me one that is not normally thought of?
And
you already answered one. Morgan puts up his hand. Yes, I would assume that you would know. Gobbledygook, Professor. Yes, excellent. No, it is closed in practice. You are right. I didn't say that. But still widely used, particularly in goblin crafts, metalwork, and creations. It's very, very strongly associated with transfigurations and charms-based magics. But here's the hot one. Can anyone name for me the youngest runic variation? And a few of the other people, like Inessa Valderas, puts her hand straight up. Ooh. All right. I see one of you know it. Who else? He starts looking around the class. Make a history magic check, Sophie.
17.
He finds your eyes again. Miss, I'm sorry, what is your name? He says, pointing at you.
Sophie Weaver.
Sophie. Do you know? I can say that too if you don't know what the youngest runic variation is.
I believe I know, Professor, but I also believe that our guests from Ilvermorny, namely gesturing towards Anessa, also knows the answer.
Oh, she's from Bobaton. I teach her every week. I know that she knows the answer. I'm going to be testing her on a bit harder ones. I'm wondering about the Hogwarts students.
Merlinic, then, Professor.
Yes, very good. I should know that a Hogwarts student would be one of the answers. Merlinic, which originated right here in this very castle, is the youngest runic variation and one of the hardest to channel. Created by the wizard Merlin himself, a Hogwarts graduate and alumni. Merlinic script has been used to make powerful item enchantments, such as pensive, and even illicit cursed objects. Now, any more? Maybe from one of our own students or other international friends? Yes, Inessa, you may speak up. Go ahead. Linear B, Professor. Very good, fantastic. Would you like to expound? Linear B was used in Mycenaean Greek and predates the Greek alphabet by several centuries. It's also particularly suited for charms-based magics because Linear B currently is the only decipherable form of Bronze Age Aegean script. And Linear A, Cypro, Minoan, and Cretan hieroglyph. Oh, yes, all right. I think that is enough. Well, there's a few of them that haven't been ciphers. I'm hoping that I'll be able to, though. Many better witches have tried, Babbling says, and there's a chuckle. I see some other names. Yes, Utah! That's creepy. Well, there's Oracle Bone script. Yes. I assume that Professor Babbling knows more about this one, though. Oracle Bone script is dating back to the 2nd millennium BC. Its oldest known form of written Chinese. Inscriptions were made by carving these characters, she says, drawing them in air, into oracle bones. Often these were imbued with divinatory magic, and they were used for practices by both wizards and non-wizards alike. Thank you. I learned something today as well, he says. Oh, I didn't think about that one, but I suppose you are correct, he says. I don't know much about it, he says, looking toward Veronica. Veronica goes, yeah, well, I live in the area, so Ojibwe? Indeed. Though that is the name commonly associated. There are many different dialects of Ojibwe spoken throughout the northern half of North America, both in modern-day Canada and United States. The actual writing script associated with Ojibwe itself is closed in practice and is actually called Anishinaabe Wea Iguanan. And that class, it becomes a very, very informative class for you, Sophie. That there's a lot more than the general scripts that you've been learning that you could use to cast magic.
Hell yeah.
And obviously, Anessa is exceptional at this class. Veronica, Lucian, Utah are all here too, and they're pretty good. Minji, Vanya, and Victor are all here as well, and they're kind of your average student. You get to cast 2 of any spells with wisdom.
Hell yeah. I already know which 2 I desire. how do I do? Can I do special attempts on the website, or do I have to do those with the command?
Probably have to do them with the command. I don't know.
Okay, I'll just do it with the command because I know how to do that.
Mhm.
Spelling, my arch enemy. Three for Sagittarius.
Okay. So 3 definitely is not a great start.
Yeah,
Are you an intellect caster?
I am.
You can double check notes.
Ooh, that's a good point. I will. Uh, 6.
You know, it actually does change things a little bit. So,
Well, I still have my other spell.
yep.
Do you want a subscriber?
Yeah, that would be helpful. 11 for a Parafudge. I'm more interested in
Okay.
Sagittaria, though.
Do you want to use the thing Annie gave you for the first one?
Yeah.
Do it.
Five.
Well, okay, 6 is the best that you got there. So you got a P overall. If you kept
Yeah.
that 3, it might have ended up being a D. So
I'm utilizing my worst school of magic. Actually, no, healing is technically my worst school of magic, if not for the intelligence boost. Transfigures, second lowest. But yeah, Sophie be struggling.
later on in the day, we all come back together for herbology. As you enter into the class, finding your friends after so long apart, you're immediately greeted by a large curtained object in the middle of the room on a large circular table. You can see a pot underneath the white fabric as it sways ever so slightly back and forth. You hear Professor Longbottom talking excitedly in the back for a moment, but stops when he notices you all enter. Oh, over here, class! Best to keep your distance from this one today. We have a special lecture prepared for you all. And he hurriedly shepherds you all to the back area of the class.
Great. I can't wait.
Everyone, goggles, dragonhide gloves, please. Before you can ask who he's referring to, a person makes their way from just behind the object up to the front of the room. Please, everyone, give a warm welcome to Professor Inoue. And I can send you what she looks like. And sending in discussion. This is Professor Inoue.
Oh, I'm in love.
Mm-hmm. The woman in front of you bows ever so slightly. She'll be our guest lecturer from Eau Decoro for this class, so please give her your full attention. It is a pleasure to meet you all. Her voice smooths over your ears like a distant chime of a bell in otherwise a reverent silence. She stands back to her full height, and you get a better picture of her. She's tall and slender, wearing a rich, deep green kimono with swirling silver patterns of leaves and flowers that seem to sway on the fabric. Dark black hair is pulled elegantly up with a small silver pin so the hair doesn't fall out of place over her soft, pale face. Everything about this woman speaks of a quiet dignity, save for two amber-colored eyes that scan over you all with an intense, piercing interest. Now, for today's lesson, I ask that no one approach unless guided to do so. And when you do, make sure you take care in properly securing your gloves and protective eyewear, as your professor has already instructed you to. There's a small smile that graces her face. Although, should you feel the urge to become fertilizer, you may start forming a line now. He laughs ever softly and reaches up for the curtain, and with a delicate gloved hand slowly pulls it off. There in the center of the room, standing now uncovered, is an enormous plant, rooted deep in a reinforced stone planter. Thick corded vines sprawl outward in slow, idle motion, twisting lazily as if stirred by the movement of the curtain. The tentacle-like growths are deep crimson green. Like they'll have like crimson strands to them, with mottled skin that glistens faintly under the filtered light. And along their lengths, clusters of sharp, darkened barbs protrude at regular intervals. Broad, waxy leaves unfurl in layered fans around the base. And their surfaces are speckled with droplets of moisture, subtle purplish sheen from within. Near the heart of the plant, a central cavity opens and closes with slow rhythmic pulses, releasing a faint, earthy scent mixed with something slightly acrid, like old copper or singed herbs. Every so often, one of the longer vines curls or shifts, as though adjusting its posture or responding to the movements around it. Can anyone tell me what this plant is?
And
That's a D6 to Vika. Anyone can throw their hat in the ring. It's a herbology check.
you know what? I'm gonna use my inspo on this.
How rude! I actually beat you at something.
You
be a little
didn't roll the d6 though.
I haven't rolled it yet. If I want,
You won't need to. Like, oh wait.
Here, wait 1 second.
You could have beat everyone without using your inspo.
Yeah, that's what I was
If
thinking.
you rolled high enough.
No, she,
Yeah.
17.
she ties with me, but I'll let her have it.
Set. Can
Okay.
Vika try and like shoulder Violet?
Shoulder Violet out of the way. One second.
Shoulder checks me. Put your hand down. I'm just trying to get points for Gryffindor. Damn.
Yeah, sending to. I'm sending a few different things, so just give me a second.
Okay. Yeah, no, like Vika, of course, is of course the new hot teacher. Vika has to impress.
That's exactly why Violet raised her hand, just to block you from talking to her.
What I want to know is how the hell she keeps so clean in the while working on the plants.
Magic.
Was she what?
How the hell does she keep this immaculate kimono while working on the plants? Like,
Yeah, Scorchify's a thing.
Yeah. She just has a perpetual Scourgify embroidered on the inside of the kimono.
a permanent one.
1 second. And sending. She looks around the room. "Hmm? You are?" she says, pointing toward Miss Wysocki.
Take that, to take that, Violet. Vika will say, "Oh, Wysocki, Vika Wysocki."
Germ strength student.
No. Hogwarts.
Oh,
Much
terribly
more.
sorry. Are you able to identify this plant?
Of course. It's a Kiltan tentacula.
Very good. Yes, this is a tentacula. You may be familiar with the British variant, the venomous tentacula. The species are feared and deeply misunderstood. Some may even think it's a monster, but it's not cruel. It's simply a plant, rooted, patient, deliberate. But like many things in this world, is capable of defending itself when threatened. She reaches out and touches a broad, dark green leaf with the back of her gloved hand. The plant quivers slightly, but does not lash out at her. Is anyone familiar with some of the properties of the Kyotan tentacula? Please, any and all answers are welcome. She sees Violet, a little dejected after Vika bumped into her. What about you?
Yeah, my name's Violet, Claire Topeka. And its most distinctive features are its vines, which can reach out, grasp, and even strike when provoked. The venomous barbs that line their surface. The venom is fast-acting, causing intense pain and muscle paralysis. If it enters the bloodstream, it must be neutralized quickly.
Very, very good. And what can neutralize it? There's some hands that go up, and
My hand goes up.
Utah's hand goes up, kind of shaking. Utah, I know that you know. Yeah, he says with like a red blush over him. Utah and I had a bit of an issue last year. Nearly fell right inside the middle. Rin chuckles. Oh, is that true, Utah? Shut up. What can neutralize venomous tentacula's venom? Mr. Kane?
Can I roll in character? Because out of character, I do not know what that would be.
You're a potioneer, are you not? Are you healer?
I'm a healer and a potion
You're a
healer.
healer. Well, it's one or the other when it comes to subclass. You are a healer subclass, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes. You can make a potion making check.
That was horrible. 10.
Oh, a 10. All right. She points over toward you, and you start to think about one. Well, there is the antidote to common poisons.
He's gonna hesitantly say, antidote to common poisons. Yes.
That would be true for a regular venomous tentacula. The Kyotan variant would need an uncommon poison antidote.
Oh,
Very close.
As she says it, he's gonna write it down aggressively.
But in Utah and I's case, we had to use a Bezor, didn't we? And Utah nervously laughs. Its movements aren't random. It responds to heat, sound, even the presence of magic. It can also sense fear. Some believes it even remembers individuals who have treated it kindly, she says, or those that have done the opposite. There's a hand that goes up in the back. Utah? Well, I did learn a little bit after what happened. Go ahead. The central cavity, it looks kind of like a big mouth. It's in fact a modified picture. It traps and breaks down organic matter. And it prefers small animals and compost. It has been known to accept offerings or substitutes when properly grown into captivity. Indeed. It seems that you're coming along quite well as a little herbologist. Victor puts up his hand. I know that the ones that we deal with have a sap circulation system. Is that the same with this one? Yes. They're accelerated, particularly influenced by ambient magic around it. That's why they only grow in places like this. Its venom is produced in specialized glands near the vine joints. It has regenerative abilities, and they can recreate lost limbs and grow back within a week or two. Yes, very good. 5 points to your house. I don't have a house. Oh, where are you from? Germany. She takes that in. And Elias in the back has his hand up. Yes, you are? Elias. Go ahead. I know one thing about them. Maybe a few. The venomous tentacula is highly valued. Its venom, if used carefully in potion making, can create some pretty potent effects. And its extraction is a component in several magical adhesives and stimulants. Very knowledgeable. What did you say your name was? Elias. God. Professor Inoue pauses beside the plants once more. Her gaze is calm. You won't be able to tame it. Not within a single class, mind you. You will not charm it. But if you treat it with discipline, with respect, it may allow you to study it. And that in herbology is a special kind of trust. Now please leave your wands with your professor, take a set of steel pliers, and we will be approaching the venomous tentacula, harvesting some of its thorns. We want to be slow and gentle, no sudden movements. Go too much, the plant may experience pain. If you do end up paralyzed, however, the floor has been softened. What? Gemma says, a little taken aback at that last bit. Just a joke.
Of course, Gemma will be the first one to
I just
be
thought of
spooked
something so
at the
mean to
greenhouse.
say.
Yeah.
I just thought of something so mean to say. I'm not actually going to say it, but I was thinking of saying, like, you should have experience by now, Gemma.
Make everyone's gonna make me a herbology check for your grade.
Alright, come on, Vika.
The dice are not in my favor today,
Whew.
except for that ancient runes class.
Oh yeah, speaking of Elias, is herbology the one class he's good at? Because for until now I haven't seen it. I haven't seen him good at anything.
Yes, Elias is exceptional at herbology.
Okay.
You reminded me. Is Vanya in herbology?
Well, yeah, everyone's here, yeah.
Oh no,
Violet's
Jason,
Vanya is average.
your lifespan has been reduced.
Violet's gonna take the time in herbology to apologize to Victor for earlier because she didn't get the chance to do that.
Definitely do
Apologize
that.
about what
In the
again?
background, Katone gets kind
Yes.
of ow, bitch, she says. And the professor will come over and chide her on not being gentle enough, and will apply some uncommon poison antidote to her wound. Anyway, Violet, as Victor has been able to successfully pull out a few of these barbs, he places them down on a little metal dish and is starting to cut them open with his wand as you walk over.
Hey, Victor, right?
That is my name since birth, he says without looking up at you.
Just wanting to apologize for earlier. Kind of walked off and wasn't a jab at you. I was actually just curious.
I can't talk about everything that goes on in Durmstrang. We've been instructed specifically not to. I'm sorry,
That's fine.
but there's really no need for you to apologize. I simply did what I had to. Not angry.
Just making sure. Yeah, kind of left the room pretty quickly.
He looks up toward you. Professor Heinrich and I don't exactly see eye to eye.
You know, just from that one class, I could probably see why.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of his star pupils in our year. He always ends up pitting us against one another. It's a bit barbaric, in my opinion. Unneeded.
Yeah, and I've kind of fits with the rumors I've heard of Durmstrang.
But please, you feel like you need to apologize to me. Don't. It's not like
Because
something like as small as that is going to set me off.
how would I know? I haven't really got the chance to talk to you yet. It's just covering my bases. Don't want to piss off all the new transfer students.
You're Violet, right?
The one and only.
What, you don't have a clone running around here somewhere?
Not that I'm aware of.
I do. He's my evil twin brother. So
Oh,
watch out for him.
got it. Well, I'm in Gryffindor Tower, so send him my way.
Send him your way. He chuckles.
I got some questions. I want to know what it's like on the evil side. Do they have cookies?
How do you know that I'm not the evil twin brother?
Oh, foul play. Well, hey, do you have cookies?
You're funny, he says.
I get that a lot.
How'd we do with the herbology checks, everybody?
19.
I got a 14. I was hoping to roll lower, but hey, can't have what we want.
Oh, don't worry, I got you covered.
Ah, yes.
I got a 10.
Lovely.
I got a
20
8.
Jason. And an 18. Sophie, Ray, I want you both to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay,
Hell
let's
yeah.
go.
7.
15.
Nice. As you're working, Ray, you get bit a bit from this venomous tentacula. Ow. You're able to dip your hands in a bit of antidote there, and it really hurts. And then that's when you look over toward Sophie. Sorry, was it Sophie? Trying to get this right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look over toward Sophie, and she
I have a
is.
question. How did Janice do? I'm wondering if Sophie could go down protecting Janice.
Yeah. She did not do very well in this class, so I guess roll for it.
Yeah, so Sophie will take the venomous tentacula to the gut for Janice.
Oh.
You know, the classic saying.
Oh, Sophie! What the hell? Like, Janice is just surprised when you jump in front of like this thing that tries to attack her, and when you look up, Janice says, "Sophie, Sophie," and she is stuck, paralyzed, like a statue.
Are you sure you're not in Gryffindor?
Professor, So Sophie's as hard as a rock. Oh yes, this will happen. And she's gonna come over and help you. And that is herbology. That's where we're gonna take our break.
Yay.
See you guys in 10.
See ya.
See it.
Magic and Mysterium is brought to you by today's sponsor. Have you ever had this issue before? You're in herbology, you're there with your crush, and you just become as hard as a rock? It happens to the best of us. But if you call today, we'll have the potions just for you to help you avoid this issue. No longer will you turn hard as a rock next to your crush.
Sophie is suing for defamation.
Just hear the glowing reviews from our happy clients.
Wait, what? You're recording this? No, Vika, get away!
Call now for 3 small payments of $19.99. You will no longer have that issue of turning as hard as a rock around your crush.
Not me. There's no cure.
And then whenever you take too much of that medicine, there is Viagra if you call this number.
Solve the
Right.
problem and the solution.
This company does also sell Viagra, but that's a whole other issue.
I just need to get a picture, and then we can do our final class of the day.
Also, question: can I see what Vanya's doing in the herbology class? How well is she doing?
She is once again average. She seems to be a pretty good student because you haven't really come upon anything where she's terrible at it. She's very, very applicable to a lot of different things.
That is usually a sign of, yeah.
She's very focused in most of the things that she does. Kind of like Janice in a way.
Ooh, I do think I want Vika to talk with Vanya. It doesn't have to be right now, though.
Final class of the day is here. Astronomy. Walking up into the astronomy tower, you find that all of the open balcony ways have been closed. All the shutters have been drawn. There's no way to look outside of the actual tower itself. Good evening, everyone. Sorry, it's a bit awkward, but I'm your teacher for today, Professor Sinestra. She had to get called away. Oh, hey, Professor. You can hear Rin call out. Oh, hi. Professor Hoshizora, it says. It's lovely to see you all. I have been giving your curriculum and what you've been going over, and I thought it might be good to go over Arcanum, he says. Seeing as our tournament is called Arcanum. I was hoping to see how many of you truly knew what that meant. So,
And
there is no check that can be made for it.
Never mind then.
We all fail and get T's for our grade.
Well, I see only a few of you. Arcanum is found in all things, and our unique connection to it is what makes us distinct from non-magical folk. Most people think of it as a intangible force around us, but they most often forget that even muggles can see it in the sky. The ley lines. Professor Hoshizora says as he waves his wand, creating a globe of the earth, illusory, that hovers as a globe in the ceiling. He waves it again, and large curving and intersecting lines blanket the earth's atmosphere. Anyone know what the muggles call it?
I'll raise my hand.
And that's going to be a Muggle Studies check, and that is a D6 for Kane.
That one.
Muggles can even see them at times in the north, but they mostly understand them in a very different way. The incoming solar radiation and the way that it shows up. Anyone know what they're called? He says, looking around. Yes, you, he says, pointing toward Miss Weaver.
The Aurora Borealis, Professor.
Yes. Beautiful name. They have so much raw magical potential that when they are visible to the naked eye, they are also extremely dangerous. But not so much if you're on the ground, mind you. They are hot enough, however, that they could even melt a plane. Planes we'll have to go over another time. But the ley lines are where swaths of the arcanum that surround our planet crash into each other like two opposing waves. They wax and wane over the years, and the alignments of planets such as Mercury, Mars, and Venus all contribute to the way that they shift. Everybody go ahead and take a telescope. We're going to find the positioning of these three giants. They look like stars from a distance, but with a trained eye, you'll have no issue picking them out from the rest. Professor, Veronica says. The shutters are closed. Right! right you are. We're gonna use the enchanted ceiling instead today. There's lots of clouds. It's very cloudy of a day. It doesn't seem
Insight check?
Yeah, can I? Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
No, not needed, because you hear Vanya say, I didn't see any clouds. But you can go ahead and make an insight check to see if you can piece two and two together.
Nat 20? I was like, what the fuck?
He looks over toward the shutters with fear. He's scared of heights.
I'm
But
gonna lean to
doesn't
Violet.
know how to help with this. She's like, fuck.
Jason rolled a 6, so he's gonna lean to Violet and say, "There must be something going on. Maybe something in the sky he doesn't want us to see."
Oh, you can't see this, like, shoulders tremble?
You
He's
should
obviously
definitely open the
scared.
windows to see.
He's obviously
Yeah.
scared of heights. Why would he become an astronomy teacher of all things?
Scared of heights. What?
But look at his body tremble. The guy's petrified.
Lee
Nah.
like leans into the conversation and says, not only that, he almost became an astronaut.
Is
What's
he
an
just like
astronaut?
trying to conquer his fears?
What?
I don't
Oh,
think he
that's
knew
an
that he
astro-
had them prior.
Oh lord. What a waste of his studies.
Yeah, 3 guesses as to why it didn't work out, Veronica says.
I still say we open the windows.
I mean, if he's scared of it, I don't know.
He's kind of older. We might give him a heart attack. Let's just not kill him.
Oh,
What?
by the way, silent. You need to come. We need to do something tonight. Come see me after class.
All right.
What are you? What, just like that? What the hell?
You can come too, Jason.
Victor puts up his hand. Wait, Professor. Yes, Mr. Lalonde. If we get our magic from Arcanum, yes, and Arcanum is a natural force on our planet, does that mean that we can't cast magic in space? Yes, precisely, he says. Well,
What?
So to experience life as a muggle, we got to go to space.
Wait, I thought magic came from the soul.
it is where magic is channeled. Arcanum comes from without. Our soul is what enables us to be able to cast it into the physical realm.
Huh.
Think of it like
Professor.
a chemical change. You would have the reagents, which would be the Arcanum, and then you would have the catalyst, which is your own connection to it. Now, of course, Muggles have souls as well, right? But they are not attuned to Arcanum.
Okay, I got a logical question. If magic is all arcanum, would I be a normal person if I went to space?
You're a normal person now.
And then she's got to do like a little metamorph thing to show that she's not a normal wizard.
Oh no! Actually, that is a different type of magic. It doesn't come from Arcanum.
Ah, damn.
There are
Professor.
primordial forces as well. You seem to be imbued with a few.
I
Primordial.
wonder what kind of magic we would cast on another planet.
Yes, there is magic in space, but not Arcanum. You would need to be connected to that kind of source. There is, of course, cosmic magic or nature magic. He points toward Violet. For instance, magical creatures are still magical creatures when they go outside. Human beings are not magical by nature, he says. Not inherently. What? That doesn't make any sense, Vanya says.
Well, not all of us.
Does that mean, Professor, that if we learn to harness the cosmos' magic, would that mean that our magic would be different? What if we take somebody and send him to space and let them sit there for years and years? Would his
Sure.
body acclimate?
But potentially, there are people, Muggles, currently living up in the International Space Station. They circle around the planet multiple times, and I am kind of wondering if maybe one day there might be somebody who discovers, even into adulthood, that they're suddenly able to cast certain kinds of magic. But as for cosmic magic, one could not learn to cast it, much like one cannot grow wings. Well, most people, mind you. He says toward Violet.
I mean, with the right potion.
Can Violet attempt like a performance check to see if she can grow wings? Just in case he said that.
It would be a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 16.
Nope.
Damn. I really just wanted to.
You try really hard, and Violet's skin turns to be a bright purple.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked. Victor says.
Sophie's gonna raise her hand.
Yes, Miss Weaver.
If the difference between wizards and muggles is that muggles don't have arcanum, but there's other sources of magic, does that mean a muggle could use nature or the cosmic magic you mentioned?
Potentially, yes. There are even accounts across the world of different casting styles which connect one to different forms of magic, though they have all been quite lost to time. One you may be familiar with is druidry, which is considered a form of magic that certainly did exist at one point, connected to the natural world in ways that even us wizards nowadays aren't able to do. It seems as though those arcane practitioners were connected to a different source somehow.
Druids are real?
Druids? Oh, they were, before they all died out.
Well, this must be a magical conspiracy. Why would they die out? They must be eliminated. He's gonna just.
My mom told me we were descended from druids, but I think she's just lying. Just.
Perhaps you'll find out more about that in Professor Witt's class. Oh my gosh, Professor Witt's here? You can hear Lee say. She'll be teaching you history of magic.
Oh, thank God, someone who's not Bins.
Woohoo! Wilfred cheers.
I mean, he wasn't that bad.
Aw, nap time.
How many times have you been able to stay awake?
I call it beauty sleep, okay?
And that is our end of day. The final period of the day is open, a free period. But night has already befalled the castle.
I am gonna go around trying to bring the gang together. Also, I'm gonna ask Nolan if he wants to come too.
No. Don't bring the blind kid on something that could if like a stealth mission. That's not a good idea.
But Ray's not that. Maybe okay. Yeah, she would tell Nolan she's gonna do that, but she's not gonna bring him.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna give everyone.
So there is an open invite for Ray to join her on meeting up with Taylor.
Yeah.
And
Well,
freeing
I
the
don't know if
Rusalka.
Taylor wants to meet up, but I'm definitely going to go see.
You'll be there.
Yeah.
I already agreed to break laws, so yeah.
Okay. And but you guys also have the option of just doing something else if you guys want to. Like I know that Vika was talking to Vanya.
I'm gonna talk to Vanya too. I was.
Oh, or did I get that mixed up?
No,
Someone
Vika did.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
I
was going to talk
Vanya
to Vanya.
You both were going to. So yeah, we could definitely do that.
And I still need to have my conversation with Wilfred at some point.
Uh-huh.
And with
That we were
this
supposed to
dragon
have
key,
less. She's out breaking rules outside. Go find her. Oh, good lord.
What about you, Sophie?
Sophie is going to join the criminals since she knows she can't convince them to not do it. So the least she can do is help them not get in trouble for it.
Jason, it might be better if you sit this one out. You might get eaten if you come.
I mean, can I have one to study?
No, we're thinking creatures.
Oh, all right.
I don't
can
think
keep the
Jason
bunny.
got the briefing.
But think about how do they
That's
eat
why
people?
we're
I mean,
breaking them out.
okay, fine. Maybe ask them if they want to donate their bodies or they're dead, for experimentation.
Jason, you're sounding worse and worse the more you talk.
What? No,
We're gonna
donate.
ask you to donate your body.
I mean, if it's for science, I might when I die.
Yeah, when you die.
Jason has one of those donor cards, and it's just old, ticked.
Yep. So, Sophie, Violet, is Vika coming? Yes or no?
Yeah, sure. Vika's down for crime.
Yeah.
You don't want to have a scene with Vanya?
Well, I don't have anything too planned out yet. I feel like I want. Yeah, I'll go with the Vanya scene.
Okay.
Yeah. But Vika's gonna be mad when she finds out her friends committed crimes without her.
Especially since Sophie helped them.
Yeah, we took Sophie and not Vika to do war crimes. This is great.
Like,
Wait, war
Vika's like,
crimes.
I'm going to commit so many crimes now and not inviting any of you.
Violet, if you want to make the thing a bit more awkward, Ray could have also sent a message to I'm forgetting his name.
Wilfred.
To Wilfred.
You could have told him, but don't tell Violet because she's been actively avoiding him.
She kind of forgot to tell Violet. Forgot.
Great.
So so that might be an occasion to force the actual conversation.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Day drones along, and many people go out to their various activities throughout the day. You and Jason and Vika are currently walking through the hallway together. There's you can see Ray running down through the hallway trying to find Nolan and end up in the great hall where there is a few snacks that are being distributed. You can see students from various years talking with each other. Vika, you see your brother, and he is apparently making friends from the other schools, hitting on a few French girls. And
As he should.
you both are able to grab a little something to eat.
I'm going to grab an apple.
Vika will say, This is why you're skin and bones. You just grab apple?
What? Yeah, I'm not skin and bones. I have well, I was gonna grab his cheeks. I have something.
I
Vika
have
will push
more
Jason.
meat on my right thigh, Vanya says nearby.
Oh wait, sorry, what did Vanya say?
I have more meat on my right thigh.
Jason's gonna freeze when he hears that. I mean, some might say I'm more healthy, okay?
Are you vegan?
What? No. I just like apples.
Well, you know, I guess to your point, there is saying about apples and doctors.
Well, that is a conspiracy if I've ever heard one. I'm gonna take a bite. Well,
Vanya
Vanya,
returns to her meal.
I'm going to sit right next to her, actually.
Look, the conversation was not an invitation, she says, but you can sit there anyway.
Oh, that's rude. Usually, a conversation is an invitation.
Besides, you're a guest in our house.
I've been waiting for something fun to happen. It's such a big castle. What is there to do?
Well, there is the Whomping Willow.
Oh, you have Whomping Willow as well.
Wait, you have it too? What?
How many do you have?
One.
Oh.
You have more than one.
Oh, yes. You go on the wrong way in the forest, and, well, you do not come back out.
You see, this is why Durmstrongs are the way they are. Too many blows from Whomping Willow to the head.
I have never had concussion, but if I did, I would be able to treat it. We have good wizards.
You've never
Oh,
had
you do?
concussion? Then why do you look like you have?
I'm sorry. Have I shat in your Cheerios?
Vika will say, call it more of a school rivalry thing. I disagree with Durmstrong.
How can you disagree with the castle? You mean you disagree with the people within it? What? Did Professor Heinrich push you the wrong way this morning?
No. I just think Durmstrongs are all wrong. You're also your presence. It's so masculine. The testosterone in the air is practically choking me.
Veronica really doesn't like that. She gets a little pissy. You can see it in her expression. We have plenty of girls at the Durmstrang. I am the only one who decided to come to the tournament, however.
Well, Vika will say, "Well, uh, if you're not all muscle, then how smart are you?"
I could go toe to toe with any of your little raiding claws. I'm well aware of plenty of different subjects: herbology, magizoology, divinations, even. Although our divination teacher is a little. He is Nepo baby.
Vika will say, I don't know. You see, you definitely know of lots of things, but I mean, we see the unforgivable curses in class, and you your response. It is as if it does not affect you at all.
No, why should it?
There is great what Vika will say. There is great valor in facing the dark arts. There is also great stupidity in not knowing how deadly they are.
I very well know how deadly they are. I see them used. I myself have been pushed to use them on occasion. Never against another person, mind you. Dark arts class is not for the faint of heart. You get used to it. For you all, it is difficult to understand. Taboo. You fail to understand the one rule in this world.
Which
And
is?
Those with the power do. Those without snivel.
And what is power?
Control over others and control over self. The ability to push through. For instance, the Imperious Curse. It is not impossible to defend from. Not at all. With a strong enough will, one can push through. Do you know how it works, Imperious?
No.
Gives you a whole life, a whole wonderful world to live in. Exactly what you would want. It makes you as happy and as pliable as you possibly can be. And that way, when I tell you to do something, you do it without even thinking. That is where weakness lies.
That is a childish worldview, and it stems from weakness. You claim to be strong, but your actions say otherwise.
Right,
The strong don't pursue power. Only the weak do.
Perhaps we could have a friendly competition then.
Competition how?
Imperious. I know of an Orthoyer who is able to cast it. He casts it on both of us. The first person to break through wins.
And that would prove something how?
That I have more control over my mind than you do.
Can I?
But then
All
again,
right.
if you feel like you may not win, I would understand being hesitant. And it is legal after all.
It's not about winning. The fact that I would dare to do something like this already proves a point, don't you think?
Those who don't care about winning are normally the losers.
Vika will say to Vanya, have you ever... Vanya, tell me, have you ever heard of this old riddle of the sellsword?
Yes, I have.
Ah, you know the sellsword then. Sellsword is confronted with a rich man, a priest, and a king. All three of them want the other two dead. Who does the sellsword kill? Now, the sellsword does not have favor with God, does not have need for money, and does not serve any banner. Who does the sellsword kill?
Where does
Whoever
true
he
power
fears
lie?
least.
Wait, sorry, Jason, did you say something?
I was just saying, where does power lie? But yeah, she answered the question.
She says her answer is he kills whoever he fears least.
Vika will say, then he must be most powerful man in the room, despite being, despite there being kings and rich men and those who have favor with gods. I mean, the riddle is simple. It is not about who he kills or who he decides to spare. The riddle is really about the nature of power. Power does not exist in the way that you understand it. It exists where people believes it exists.
He pit you against the Muggle. Muggle wants to kill you. Who survives? You.
Is that all you care about? Power? Victory? You must live a sad
It is the
life.
current topic of our conversation.
Um,
Would you allow a Muggle to kill you? Simple question. I think we can all understand that Vika would be allowing a Muggle to kill her. Vika here is powerful enough reach. She is able to disarm in 1,000 different ways. With or without incantation. She is fast. She is pliable. Muggle is without power. You give them a gun. You can heat the metal in their hand, hurt it. You can stop the bullet, turn it into a flower. That is power. The real power over the universe. The only way that a Muggle beats you is you let them. There is no universe where a Muggle has more power than you simply because you believe it is so.
I would suggest reading up on your Muggle history then. Muggles have found ways to kill each other for a lot longer than guns have existed.
I can attest to this. A Muggle, or the Muggles, can destroy the wizarding world much faster than we can.
You heard of the United Nations?
Yes.
Are you very aware that the Wizarding International Council controls it?
What? What do you mean?
They are the
control?
ones who created it after the previous wars. They wanted to stop Muggles from killing themselves. We have a place here. We have power that we are born with, and we have the responsibility to use it for the betterment of ourselves and our land. Muggles think that they are in control.
Should be used for the betterment of others, not yourself.
And self.
Vika, I will admit I'm stealing this from Robin, but Vika will say to Vanya, like she'll lean forward a little bit and say, "Tell me then, if we are so much more powerful than Muggles, why do we hide them? Or why do we hide from them? Why do we need to control them in secret?"
In my opinion, weakness. Those who are truly powerful never want to cower under the weight of others. It is these weak nations that come together, believing that it would be wrong for us to take our proper place, for us to be what we are meant to be, peacekeepers.
What
Vika
is
will
peace
say,
without choice?
Safety.
Oppression.
You have plenty of choice to go out and kill Vika, should you like to, and there is consequence by those with more power than you. That is freedom and choice.
I feel like Vika kind of like gives like a wry smile at Vanya, like, Vanya, you're kind of like an open book. I feel like I know everything about you now.
Thank you, she says, like not genuinely. So much that you say that. I wanted so desperately for you to understand and see me.
Oh, well, a whole riddle that I gave you before. I mean, you just believe that magic and that wizarding society. You have so much faith that you would win because of your magic, and that is where you believe power is. It tells me everything I need to know about you.
It is what Durmstrang teaches, and you come to understand it one way or another. The people who do not accept it, people like you, they end up not being favored. It is difficult in Durmstrang. It is cold. And every year you must prove yourself. You find your place in the hierarchy. It is pure.
Well, let me say this to you, Vanya. I used to be my Vika will say, let me say this to you, Vanya. I think I've figured out why I have such a problem with Durmstrang. You see, you talk about proving yourself, about finding your place on the hierarchy. I plan on being great on my own. I don't need others' approval for it.
You know, Vanya, it sounds like a cold and sad place. But you have to prove yourself every year. That's not how the world is supposed to be. Maybe you don't see it now, but
This is how the world is. You
Oh.
right now are insulated, standing here in these halls. Your meals are brought to you. You do not have to make them. Your
clothes are cleaned for you. You are taught by some of the greatest wizarding minds in the entire world. You are like swaddled, babe. And Vika, I can respect it. It is not easy to be so alone. I myself struggle with it. I enjoy my friends, the few that I am able to hold. Perhaps we could be friends. Or at least good rivals. And we can see who is right. Genuinely.
Vika will say, "Da. Despite our disagreements, I know very well from my family that family is not made up of people you always agree with. So, I will gladly invite you into our circle. If you want to learn more, then learn more with us."
Are you Russian?
Oh, let me, 1 second. I'm like, what did I say? Because I'm gonna say it for.
I'm pretty sure, yes, you are
Yeah.
Russian. You talk about the Great Russian
I'm
pastime.
trying to remember what. Jeez, I
Anti
was trying to remember where I
province.
said Vika's hometown is. Once, man.
She won't know it. She's just asking if you're Russian.
Yeah. Vika will say, "Da, I am Russian from Khabarovsk." There we go. I found it.
Ukrainian, she says.
Vika will say, "Well, it is always nice to find like-minded students. I mean, I think you would. I think you would find it funny the same way I do. How many students shrivel here around wintertime."
I think I will have fun at Hogwarts. I think there is a lot here that I do not normally get. So I'll enjoy it while it lasts.
Jason is going to lean in close and whisper to her, "I accept your challenge, but also, can you maybe teach me Imperial as well?"
She'll smile.
Why? You want more power? She says.
She'll stand up. See you two tomorrow?
Jason is gonna he's gonna say something. He's about to say something against that comment that you want more power, but as she stands up, he's just gonna just stare at her.
She had a smile on, like she was being playful with it.
I think Jason is, with that smile, smitten. He's just staring at her like in shock.
It is why we do anything here.
Don't seek it for power, but for something else.
Then I am anxiously awaiting understanding.
She'll offer a little bow. Grab an apple from the table. And walk off. Leaving you and Vika alone.
Oh, I do think she is very stupid.
What?
Damn, though.
I know, right?
Like when she said she had more meat on thigh than your entire body. No, yeah, I can see it.
What? No, I'm talking. I thought we were talking about her past, or like the school.
Wait, sorry, you thought we were talking about what? You were kind of quiet there.
Yeah. Talking about her past, not her thigh. She's gonna look at you like. I think Jason is
Wait,
not
sorry,
used to that.
I need to turn up my volume or something because you're really quiet on my end all of a sudden.
Am I
He
quiet?
thought that
or-
you were talking about past.
Oh,
Her
yeah,
past.
no.
That's what Jason
No.
thinks.
Vika is going to like look at Jason and like bump his shoulder like, "What? Are you into boys or something?" She's hot as fuck.
No, I know, but Jason's gonna just stand there staring at the plate. You know.
She's certainly a character. You can hear nearby Victor eating his meal. Seemingly, he has listened to your entire conversation. She has a pragmatic view of the world. I wouldn't fault her for it. She doesn't mean anything by it.
Trust me, if I judged everyone who was blinded by pride, half the world would be, yeah, half the world. I would have to judge half the world.
Only half, he says with a smile.
I would get too busy after that. I would just spend all my time. Couldn't get to the rest.
You know, I think it stems from trauma. No offense, Victor, but your school sounds horrible.
Jason, Victor says, if you want to ask her out, I would recommend doing so soon rather than later.
I wasn't planning to, but if I was, right? Why?
You have somebody else you plan to go with to the ball.
He's gonna slap his head. Oh shit! Oh
Oh
yeah.
shit! The ball.
I have the perfect time. Okay, I got.
If you want, I could help you. If you are willing to help me.
Oh, sure. What do you need help with?
Your friend, Violet.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, we can fade the scene right there. So he'll help you. He'll help you get Vanya as a date to the ball if you help him get Violet as a date.
Oh, that's a deal.
And Vika's pouting because she realizes, oh, I have to talk to Saoirse and tell Saoirse that Victor's being a jerk, looking at other girls.
Looking at other girls. Oh yeah, she's gonna be so upset. She might even cry into my shoulder or let me wrap my arms around her.
Do I like that Saoirse is not going to ball with Victor? Yes. Do I still hate Victor because I told Victor that he was supposed to be nice to Saoirse? Also, yes, I can do both things.
Be nice equals take to the ball. Yeah, I understand.
Well, what do you expect? What do you want me to? What do you want me to read the works of Lord Byron?
All right. The rest of you guys have all gotten together. You all find one another in the viaduct courtyard. The boathouse is just down the switchback stone steps. You can see there's a light on. But you guys all find each other later in the day.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, Violet. You made it, Wilfred says, when you walk up.
I'm here.
I was hoping you might be.
We're breaking the rules. Where else would I be?
You look over toward Ray, who did not tell you that she was inviting Wilfred.
Oh yeah, she side-eyed Ray
It's like,
so quick.
What? It's the usual team.
Ray, you met Wilfred? You told me you invited Wilhelm. I was so confused.
Wilhelm, Wilfred.
What the hell is Will?
William, I think I'll just call you Will from now on. I keep being confused.
Hey, it's fine by me. Violet often calls me Will.
Well,
Yeah.
your name is long. 6 letters is just too many.
By the way, I nabbed some ear protection from the greenhouses. Everyone take one.
I'll be fine, Wilfred says.
Do you want to get eaten?
In what way?
Not
the
the
hell,
good way.
Will?
Violet's literally cracking up just putting her headphones on because she's already kind of failed their
He
charm
takes
once.
some Snuggleworm puff earmuffs.
Do we even know where they're being kept?
I mean, I could do a point me.
Well, can I do a magical creatures check to see if I would know where Hagrid would keep them?
It's not Hagrid. Professor
Well,
Volkov. He's the one that
I
brought
spent
him.
a lot of time in that area, so I didn't know if she might know that. So
It would be an investigation check.
okay, I'm not good at that. Aha! I'm definitely not good at it. And that one, I don't know where the fuck they'd keep those creatures.
I can do a point me for the toward the tank. I mean, it doesn't work for creature, but it should work for the tank variant. But first, we need to find Taylor.
Well, she's probably either at dinner or in the common room,
Wait,
or she likes to hang out at the boathouse.
wait, why are we meeting up with Taylor? She always freaks me out. Those weird dead eyes. Wilfred says.
You idiot.
What? I can't seriously be the only one that gets the creeps from her.
You really
No,
haven't noticed?
you are.
I bet Violet at least noticed.
Yeah, no.
Notice what?
Yeah,
Yeah, noticed what?
that is not our story to tell. However, we are doing this to free creatures who are unfairly locked away, which is the right thing to do.
Right, what creatures are they again? Wilfred is not in the magical creatures class.
Rusalka. They're kind of like Siren, but Polish. Is it Polish or is it Hungarian?
They're
know,
really
it's that
hot women
region.
that are gonna lure you to your death, Wilfred.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna tear you apart and eat you.
We need more of those in the lake.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of women out there like that.
Sure, Violet could do it if you asked her nicely.
I'm not in the habit of eating men quite yet.
Oh.
Yet,
I was
she said.
joking. Okay, I was joking. Why are we releasing these things if they're people killers? Does that really seem like a sound idea to you?
Okay, how would you feel if it was one of a mermaid in the lake in one of those cage?
Are the mermaids going to murder me?
I mean, if you piss them off, but so would
If you keep them in a cage for long periods of time, probably.
And have these ones been kept in a cage for long periods of time?
Well, the
One way
we're
to
gonna
find
say
out,
yes.
Wilfred.
Anyway, you want to come or not?
This is sounding worse and worse by the second, but Nolan told me that I had to keep you safe, he says toward Ray.
He's the worry ward. Whenever have I taken risk whenever have I take unnecessary risks?
Yeah, and she has me.
Do you need me to pull out the list?
Don't make me point at the sign.
Anyway, let's go look for Taylor. She shouldn't be far. I'm convinced she's gonna try and save them tonight.
If she's not in her common room or dinner, she's probably at the boathouse. She likes to hang out there.
Yeah, let's look there first.
Down the switchback stone steps, we enter into the boathouse. There's glass windows that let in a bit of moonlight tonight, and swinging lanterns that offer flickering firelight. And from within, you immediately open up the door to find Taylor putting on like a leather harness, kind of like something to put on for an adventure.
Hey, Taylor, are we too late? Are we late?
Ray said he
Actually,
needed to come
no,
back
it's
up.
gonna start later. You guys should definitely come back in like 3 hours.
No, we'll help you. We'll help you prepare.
This is a
How
good
many
time to
people did
rely
you
on
tell that I
friends,
was
Taylor.
doing this, Ray?
I mean, the usual team. It's actually less people than usual. Some of them
Yeah,
were
not
busy.
not everyone agreed to come. Others were busy phoning over foreigners.
Hi, Taylor. Great to see you tonight. Why did you invite him?
Because when you
Anybody.
when you think about rule breaking, this guy comes first. At worst, he can use. At worst, we can use it. We can use him to take the blame at the end.
What?
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Wilfred does look like a pretty good sacrifice.
Mm,
No, it's okay. I can totally get away with it too.
well, the point is to not sacrifice our friends. Even Wilfred.
Guys, this you can get in a lot of trouble for this. Not only
Yeah,
that, but it's really dangerous for all of you. The Rusalka, they are still man-eating creatures.
Taylor, you're our friend, and we don't leave our friend to do stupid thing alone. That's the
And
thing.
I don't-
That's something I've learned in this 4 years at Hogwarts.
I'm your friend. She looks really taken aback.
Well, yeah.
You are our friend. And
You
I
think
don't agree to creatures being locked up, no matter if they are man-eaters or not.
Besides,
think
if they're man-eaters, then at least there's only one target for them. Looks at Wilfred.
I'm the decoy.
Surprised?
Just stand 10 feet back and I'll protect you.
Yeah.
You will
Taylor,
stand by, Violet. Oh, hey, Violet. I know now might not be the best time, but I was just wondering if you got the letters that I sent you. He says in the background of the scene.
No, sorry. No letters
I
this
went
summer.
by your house. It's kind of like empty. I couldn't get in.
It was a difficult summer, Wilfred.
Fine. Obviously, I can't say no to all of you guys. Just gonna come anyway. I hope you guys are good swimmers. You
I
certainly
can
can't
breathe
swim in.
underwater.
Really?
Special trait of mine.
I mean, I can fly.
Water, not air.
I can
Can I
fly
be
on top.
tied? Can I be tied to someone with a rope? I cannot swim.
You can stay with
Taylor
me.
looks at Ray like you really invited her.
I'll have
she's
you
good
know,
at
I
charms.
invited myself.
Wilfred,
She's
can you
great
swim?
at charms. She's gotta help.
Yes, I can swim. I can swim
Okay.
fine.
Sophie, I'll take you then.
My plan was to go under, not over. Go over and they're going to see you. The Rusalka cage is held on the deck of the Durmstrang ship.
They're not gonna see me.
Oh, by the pirate professor, right?
Professor
Sorry?
Volkov. Yeah. I have personal beef with him.
Yeah, I can see why.
No, you don't see why.
He's a pirate.
No.
Now the problem with going under is how long can you hold your breath, Sophie? Wilfred?
Well, I'm sure we can come back up for air, right? Yes, briefly. I don't understand how Ray thinks that she's not going to be spotted.
I transform into my hummingbird
Hummingbird?
form to show her.
Well, that's certainly one way.
And with all of his broken limbs and body parts, if he spots a little hummingbird, I will be completely shocked.
Well, you could turn Sophie into a worm. And you could pick her up, run off with her.
Sophie?
I'll do what must be done. As a single tear rolls down.
Currently, my plan is to dump them into the lake. This lake connects afar off to the ocean. They should be able to go back home.
By the way, who says everyone has to go unnoticed? We can have some people do a diversion.
The point is to not get caught, Ray. We don't want anybody to get in trouble.
You can do a diversion
Spelled.
without being caught.
I think masks are going to be needed.
Oh, smart.
Oh, I got mine. Obscura, Wilfred says on himself, and conjures a black blindfold that goes over his face. And then it gets a little bit too tight. He pulls it down. There, see? You can put it over your nose now. He pulls it down off his eyes.
Like, yeah, I see. Can you?
I'm not Nolan.
Oh, good lord. Okay, so we have 3 going under, 2 going up.
We have to be able to get onto the deck. I've been watching them, she says. And you guys can feel free to take a look yourselves. Either way, get ready for a swim, and you're gonna need something. So if you are seen, they don't know it's you.
Cool. Okay. I can do that. Violet, you could just change your face.
There is a telescope that is down here that has been taken from the astronomy tower and is pointed directly at the ship in the harbor.
Violet will take a look to see how many people are on the ship.
All right, you can make me a perception check.
$25.
There is currently above deck about a dozen people, but some of them are heading down below deck. There are lights on in the little portcullises. No, that's not the right thing. Little port windows. And it looks like they brought a lot of faculty and whatnot from Durmstrang, and it also takes a lot of men to operate this big ship itself. So these are a lot of kind of nondescript people. You do, with that high roll, are able to see Professor Volkov is above deck, and he thwacks one of the men for getting too close to the cage. The cage, however, right now has those metal barriers on the outside of it, so you actually can't see in. But it is this big cylindrical tank on the top of the ship.
Violet will relay everything she just seen. What a kind-hearted man he is.
Okay, so proposition. I go in my hummingbird form on the ship. I find a spot where I can be like kind of hidden, and I start, and I'll throw a few spells around, like to make a distraction, and then you can come and while they're distracted, you can come and save the Rusalka.
Can
There's
you
a man up
cast
in
spells
the
in your
crow's
hummingbird
nest.
form?
Oh, maybe.
You cannot cast spells while you're a hummingbird. Because you can't speak. Can't hold a
Unless
wand.
I petrify him and I take it and I cast a spell from the crow's nest.
Well, there's a man in the crow's nest. We'll have to take him out first.
Yes. Who has the best aim?
I've got pretty good aim. Wilfred puts his hand up. But Sophie, I mean, she's able to do a lot of different stuff with magic. And you're going to have to pick her up anyway, so I guess we'll leave it with you two.
Yeah. In terms of the cage they're in, how many of us know Fenestra? Because once we get past those metal barriers, there's a glass one, from what I've been told.
I didn't think about that, Taylor says.
I know Fenestra.
I can also cast Fenestra. I mean, I've only tried it once, but I mean, it worked out the first time.
Omora, but I don't have Fenestra. I don't think so.
The issue with Fenestra is that we got to get really close to use it.
Okay, we take out everyone on a bridge. Then I bring you on top of it. Then I bring you.
We need to wait for the right moment till they're all downstairs. The less people, the better.
You guys wait for a while until you can see that there are only 6 people, half a dozen left, that are above deck. They don't seem to be going anywhere.
Think this is the time we can need to get going.
This is gonna get.
There's one up on the crow's nest. There is 2 in the on the. Wish I fucking knew these terms. The place where the wheel is, and then there is 3 down in the main area around like the Rusalka area in the main deck, and then there is 1 over by the bow. Oh wait, that's 7. My bad. There's 7 men.
Okay. First thing first, I will cast Morcleado on the bridge so that those downstairs don't hear.
If they start yelling, that's really smart.
Yeah, I will.
But we're going to have to do it together here. I want everyone to roll initiative.
Initiative. Where did I put my initiative? No, it's terrible.
I'm sending some music to listen to.
I got a 10. No. It's fine. I'm in stuff.
I have never done good on initiative with Violet.
Alrighty, you guys. Who's going first?
Sophie got 23.
Okay, you get turned into a worm.
Hell yeah.
Actually my initiative might be different. Oh yeah, no. Okay, no, it's fine. I don't know if my initiative modifier is different when I'm a hummingbird.
Your dexterity would be different.
Yeah. How can I calculate this? This is one of the things that really confuses me.
Well, you can take the stat block of like a crow and use it as a hummingbird stat block.
Okay,
there is an invasion and a mega stat block, I'm pretty sure.
There is.
But what's the stat block of a crow? Real newbie here.
I have the link. Hold on, I'll send it to you.
Thanks.
Invasion Animagus has +3 dexterity.
Okay, so +3 dexterity. Ta-da. So if I have +3, that means I would have an initiative of 12 instead of 10.
Feriberto, Taylor says toward Sophie, and she turns into a tiny little worm.
I pick you up with my feet because I don't really want to have you in my mouth.
You'll arrive before us. Wait for our signal. Taylor gestures to the rest of them and leaps into the water like with a swan dive. She disappears underneath. Do you turn to your hummingbird form?
Yeah. Let's go.
And Violet.
She has the metamorph thing where she gets gills and stuff. So
Do you want to describe what happens when you jump into the water?
yeah, you guys, they slowly see her fingers and toes, or because she took off her shoes for this probably, uh, to help her swim. Like they all become webbed, and then she gets gills that come up the side of her neck, and she's just like a little aquatic person.
Okay. Arriving first, Ray is a little hummingbird. You flitter over the moonlit surface of the water out toward the ship. And rising higher and higher into the air, you can see one guy who's sort of like chilling up there. He's currently reading a book on the top of the crow's nest.
Okay.
There's lots of areas that you could possibly perch. They would be certainly difficult to climb on, but not impossible. We see it in movies all the time. There's sails beneath him. But the crow's nest is, of course, the highest point.
Okay, cool. I think
You've got the worm in your mouth, Sophie.
Yeah. I think first I'll find a nice cozy place to put Sophie. Maybe like near the like the how do you say well, in a little corner where she's safe.
A little corner, but
Well,
you're up in the air.
Yeah, but there's perpendicular, like maybe under the crow's nest.
Under, like on the ladder.
Kind of. There's.
We're all aware of how a sailing ship is set up, right?
Yeah,
there's multiple masts. There's big
the
sails.
At the angle of the mast and the sail, there should be like a 90-degree.
Yeah. So you want to perch there, okay?
Yeah.
Underneath of the crow's nest.
Yeah.
You're able to drop her down. If you peck her, because she has 1 HP, if you peck her, she will turn back into herself.
Okay, well, I won't.
I have no way of triggering this myself.
Yes.
Yeah. I won't do it right away because I'm not sure it's safe. It's safe yet.
Sophie also is currently the intelligence of a worm.
Yeah. 0 intelligence, technically.
Okay, so I just leave her there for now. First, I will do Muffliato. I just need to check if. Okay, I have to attempt it.
Okay. What's the range of Muffliato?
I'll check just a second. Check. Range is self.
Okay, and the spell.
Each creature within 30 feet.
30 feet, lovely. So you can only target the man up in the crow's nest.
Well, I'll start. Okay, then I'll start by doing that. And so I'll try attempt it.
Wait, so if you're attempting a spell, that means that you come out of your form?
Do I have to come out of my form to attempt a spell?
How are you supposed to carry a wand? How are you supposed to say the incantation?
Yeah, okay. And anyway, I failed to do it. Okay, yeah. So I should come out of my form on the mast. Okay, I'll do it.
And then you try to cast. What did you roll to cast, Muffliata?
I roll a 10.
Take a subscriber.
Okay. I'll try it again. Oh, that's worse. I got a 4.
Well, what's the highest of the two?
10.
Luckily a 10 is not low enough to have like a terrible miscast or anything. So it's just like a little very innocuous spark at the tip of your wand. Shit.
Can I try again?
No, you may not.
Dang it. Okay, so in that case I'll just try to do the
You step on Sophie? She's a charms caster.
Yeah, I'll just step on Sophie.
Sophie, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, wonderful. Nat 20.
Lovely.
Yes!
Sophie,
This
you get stepped on, and then a second later, you feel your entire body expand back to its normal size. You're able to grab on, even with a nat 20 quietly, from the top of the mast. Woo! That was weird being a worm there for a little bit.
She thinks to herself, she knows how Nolan feels now, because worms can't see.
Yep.
They just can tell the presence and lack of light. That's it.
And in the distance, you can see like a little disturbance in the water as Wilfred has to come back up for air. And he goes back down under. They're coming.
Okay. So
Sophie?
I tried.
Yeah, so Sophie is needing to do Muffliata, right?
Yeah, first, yeah.
Well, we can roleplay this. You know, you can ask her. You can tell her that you failed to cast it.
Okay, Sophie, I failed Emociato. Can you please?
Yeah, I can try. Would Muffliato... It doesn't technically affect an area because it's just creatures within 30 feet.
Yeah, but it's
so protective enchantments wouldn't increase that range, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay. Cool. So Sophie will just
No. Protective enchantments would, because it's not about range, it's about area of effect.
Yeah.
This has a range of self, but it has an area of effect. Your area of effect is doubled, so it would be 60 feet.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, you could essentially cast down all men on the bridge.
Nice. Yeah, she'll do an attempt. I rolled a 5, but got a 13, which is a success.
Thank God we have you with us.
You now make it that they can only talk to each other and not to anybody else. And yourselves, obviously.
Could I charm manipulation to make it so they can only talk to me? Basically, they can't even call out to each other.
To each other? Yeah, I think that's doable.
It's just a bunch of one-way communications with Sophie.
You have to make a check for that, right? To utilize?
It can only be used once during a combat encounter, but otherwise I don't have
Oh, cool.
Any check required.
Yeah. They're not even able to talk to each other, which would immediately have some effects, because you'd hear them talking to each other, like the three guys who were up on the bridge, and they're like, sorry, what did you say? What?
Could she use that specifically on the guy in the crow's nest then, and the others can talk fine? She doesn't want the crow's nest guy calling out the approach.
You've got the muffliato.
Cool.
Next, we need to immobilize him, put him out of commission.
Violet, Taylor, and Wilfred have reached the edge of the ship and are now climbing up. Quiet.
Quietly climbing.
Make a stealth check.
Ah, damn it. I don't like stealth. Okay, a nat 20.
Wilfred did well as Taylor did. So, like, yeah, you guys are all good. Very quietly, you guys have found yourself on like the lip of the railing. Taylor looks up and sees Ray and Sophie. She gives everyone a thumbs up.
Okay, so do you have Petrificus Totalis, Sophie?
I do. Alex, the Petrificus Totalis is dedication, while Muffliato is concentration. Can I do both?
Yeah, I allow both.
Or is it better to use Stupefy?
Now, yeah, Stupefy would be a lot better
Yeah.
because, you know, you don't want to maintain dedication on one guy.
Yeah.
So,
As well as he's still conscious and can potentially see you.
I don't have Stupefy.
I'll check if I have it. Oh, I have it, but I need to attempt it.
Okay. Ray, you're climbing up?
Oh, shit. Okay, so, Ray, I'll say to Sophie, be ready with your Petrificus Totalis in case I fail my Stupefy. Okay, so let's go.
Remember, these are masts. Only one person can really climb up at a time. Sophie could be behind you, I guess.
Yeah.
I want if Sophie's coming up with you, I need both of you guys to make a stealth check.
A stealth check? Okay.
Since we already passed ours, can I stupefy twin cast 2 of them?
Not yet. We got Sophie's. You guys had like a round getting here, essentially.
Okay, so first I need to do a stealth check.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
How much of the person in the crow's nest can Sophie see?
You can probably see like a leg that is draped over the edge.
Okay, because she can ignore 1/2 and 3/4 cover.
Okay, maybe.
Subscriber Ray.
Yeah,
I'll
thank
my
you.
last one.
Thank you. 11?
11 for your stealth check? Okay. Yeah. As you are climbing up, you can hear a grumble. Marty, I'm so serious, man. I just want 5 minutes. 5 minutes alone. You can see the foot come back in as he looks over the ledge to see you.
I'll do Stupefy right now.
Try it.
Okay. Spell. Learn. DA. Please, God of D&Ds, don't abandon me now. Fuck. Sophie, come on in.
See, with the
we got intruders! Intruders! He's yelling, but no one can hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just right over. I'll transform into my hummingbird's form and start pecking him.
He's screaming. Sophie, your turn.
I succeed on attempting Petrificus Totalis. Now I just need a roll to hit.
Okay. You ignore any kind of cover, so just roll normally.
Yes. Yes.
That's a natural 20 for 35.
Yeah, you are able to like leap up, kicking off of the mask, grabbing on and sticking your wand down into his chest. He's trying to grab his, and you cast Stupefy, and immediately there's a white flash, and he goes limp.
It
He
is
almost-
Petrificus Totalis because I don't have Stupefy.
Oh right, Petrificus Totalis. He goes hard as a rock, and he's going to careen over the side. Oh no! Wilfred will cast Spongify. He hits the deck and bounces off the deck. Huh? People start turning around, seeing whatever the fuck that was. There's a splash on the other side of the ship as he bounces off of the deck and into the water. Oh! God damn it. He's gonna drown.
Violet will go back to save the drowning man.
Violet goes swoosh back down in the water. Actually, I think that as you go to do that, Taylor will grab you and stop you. Wait. Man overboard! Man overboard! You can hear them yelling. And they all move to the other side of the ship to save him.
Wow, that works. Good
Okay,
job.
well they're all busy then. Okay. They're all distracted.
Exactly. That was my plan the whole time, Wilfred says.
Yeah, just no casual murder or anything.
I was trying to save his life.
And then she's going to stupefy twin cast 2 of them.
Behind?
Yeah, because
Alright.
they're distracted.
You can roll to attack twice at advantage each time because they are like distracted.
I do have to attempt stupefy. 1 second. It is a charms, correct? 1 second.
It's in
Yep.
D&D.
It is.
It's in DADA, that's why
But
I was
it's
finding
a
it.
charm
Thank you.
spell.
Yeah, but I look at it as classes, so DAD is what I needed. Thank you. Okay, there it is. Okay.
Oh, fudge.
Fuck. Annie? I need to
Did
subscribe.
Robin? Did you use my subscriber earlier?
I did.
Violet,
Well-
do you have inspiration?
No, because you never give it to me.
Yeah, only Vika has inspiration.
Even after my beautiful summer.
Now, how about this, Alex? Would you pretty please give Violet inspiration?
Yeah, sure.
Yay.
What, that works?
I just needed Annie to seduce Alex. Got it.
Oh no!
Ah.
Yeah.
I got that gem.
No, you can't roll to seduce me. You
I
actually
poured
have
myself
to seduce
out for that inspiration.
I'm so sorry.
me. No.
Oh, wait. Hold on. That 8. A D4 could help that. Wilfred's next to me. Can I have a D4?
Yeah.
And just pray that works.
Violet, remember, imagine them in their underplants.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Underplants?
I needed a
cast
4.
Underplants?
Underplants. There is you cast out a stupefy that shoots over their shoulders. What?
Two of them turn around and see the intruders. Oh shit! Taylor's turn. Fuck this shit. Flipendo. She'll cast at them. Twin cast
Nat 1 and a 10.
This was such a bad
Two of the
idea.
men go flying out over the water. Go save your friend, she says. And Taylor runs up to the metal cage that is like over top of the cylindrical tank, and she sees that there's a lock. Wilfred, I need your help. Wait, seriously? Did I fucking stutter? And Wilfred's gonna run up as other people are seeing that you guys are on the tank.
While they're doing this, can I go in my hummingbird form and start like pecking?
It is
at
not
the...
your turn.
right.
Sophie.
Can Sophie tell if the people downstairs have been alerted to our shenanigans yet?
Certainly have.
Okay. It's stairs to go below deck, right?
It's yes, but you've muffliatoed, so nobody below deck is going to hear what's going on up here.
I asked if people below deck had figured out our shenanigans.
Oh, well, below you, yes, but not below deck. The people on the deck have figured it out.
I think the first thing she's gonna do is not maintain dedication on Petrificus Totalis because she just want to drown somebody.
Right? Yeah. That'd be a great thing.
And then she's gonna join the Flipendo.
Okay, so you're way up high in the crow's nest. Are you jumping down?
There's still a Spongify on the ground. You should be fine.
Pretty sure Spongify is instantaneous.
It's 1 minute.
Oh, it's 1 minute. Great. Yeah, you could jump on that if you wanted.
Yeah. She'll jump down onto that portion and then
make an acrobatics check. This could be really
one
cool.
Of the things she's good at. 11.
Yeah, so not as graceful, but you go leaping down, hitting the ground, and it like warps like a trampoline. Boom! You go careening toward the one guy. No, toward the two guys that are over by the wheel. They see you coming straight at them. With a 10, you end up barreling straight into one, causing him to drop on the ground prone and you prone. What do you want to do? The other guy's grabbing his wand.
I think what she's gonna do is Aguamenti has an upcasting thing, right?
Yeah, it sure does.
She'll upcast Aguamenti to in an attempt to get both of them in the like torrent of water to push them up.
They make a Constitution saving throw. That's an 11 and a 17.
It is a strength save.
Oh, strength save.
Yep.
That is a 13 and a 19.
The 19 will succeed.
You get splashed with water. He's dripping wet now. The other guy is pushed back 10 feet and flies off the edge of the ship. Come here. That guy immediately comes up and is going to try to disarm you, pushing through the water. And he is going to cast... what's the fucking spell? Oh, he'll do Incarcerus. Make a strength save.
Strength save. 14.
14. 14 does not succeed his spell save DC. Black bands are wrapped around you and you are pulled down toward the desk.
Stay put, he says very angrily as he turns to go and deal with your friends. Is this entire school lost their fucking minds? He says, going down the stairs. Back over on the deck, people are getting attacked. Violet! There is a stupefy heading your way. Natural one. So somebody throws a stupefy toward you. Stupefy! You duck down and it shoots past you. And there was one guy over by the bow on the other side. And he's gonna get hit because I nat one'd it. He gets hit by a stupefy and is out cold. There's like, what? There's 2 guys left.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm going to try to knock them both out with a stupefy. Just hopefully I can get it this time.
He's like, wow, after all these years of therapy, I think I'm finally over my trust issues. Hey, guys. Then gets hit with the stupefy.
Technically.
Yeah! Sorry.
I think technically it is Ray's turn, if I'm not mistaken, right? Ray, you got higher on initiative than she did, right?
I got
12?
Yeah, 12. That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
So we'll put a pause on Violet. Ray, you're up in the crow's nest. 2 guys.
I'm gonna dive bomb to like with my sharp beak toward the guy who just incarcerated Robin, and I'm gonna try to like attack him enough like until so that he goes back toward the edge of the boat. So what kind of check would I do for that?
A check?
Well, I want
check to blow him back?
Yeah.
Do you mean a spell?
I'm in my hummingbird form right now.
A hummingbird is tiny creature. A tiny creature cannot push a
but I would be like
medium size.
I would be like trying to attack his face, so he would have to try and like I'm very agile, so it would be like with my beak attacking all over a bit like bees.
So I believe the agility animagus probably does have like a peck or a sort of peck attack.
Yeah, I need to check it out. I think I copied it in my journal. Just a second. Where did I put my hummingbird? Okay, evasion.
Beastie Boys Sabotage just came on my playlist. Sabotage. Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys now kicking it high.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I have cutting action, can take dash, déjà gaze, or check, fear, smell, like action, rake.
Rake, yep, that would be it.
Yeah, so PB to hit.
Proficiency bonus.
Okay. My proficiency bonus to melee weapon attack. That's the part of D&D that I'm having.
If you would like, you can send me a screenshot, and then I'd be able to help you.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it in my hidden chat.
Lovely. Yeah, rake. So you're going to do its proficiency bonus. It says -3. I don't believe that. It's supposed to be plus. So it's proficiency bonus. Right now, your proficiency bonus, I believe, is 3. So it would be a +6 to hit overall. So you roll a d20 and +6 to hit.
+6. Okay, cool. I'll do that. 20 +6. Roll. 21.
21. With a 21, because this is unserious combat as much, a 21 does hit, and I will also allow you essentially to blind him by pecking at his eyes. You can roll damage if you want for fun. It's not the purpose to hurt them too much.
It's not really my purpose here.
But I believe the damage, there's no roll for it. It's 1 plus proficiency, so it'd be 4 points of damage.
Okay, yeah.
All right, he's easier to hit now. He's blinded. Violet.
Cool. Toy cast Stupefy the last 2. And I passed Stupefy. So now I do spell attack twice.
Yes.
1 at advantage.
1 advantage,
yep. 13 on one of them. And 21 on the other.
13 does not hit. 21 does. Is 21 the one that you had advantage on?
Nope.
Okay.
Funniest thing.
The one guy is felling around so much, it's actually harder to hit. The other guy, though, you hit him and he goes straight down. Darkness forever. They're climbing back up. I can hear them, Taylor says. I got it. Wilfred is able, last turn, to cast, what is it called? Fucking Alohomora, and breaks the lock on the metal cage outside of it. The whole thing pops off like you saw before, and you can immediately hear the area is overcome with music and whatnot. And Wilfred suddenly looks very
Violet grabs Wilfred.
interested. And yeah, you're able to throw on his earmuffs. Huh? What's going on? And he gets stunned while one of these Rusalki try to grab him. You pull him back at the last second. We're helping you, Taylor says toward them angrily. And Taylor will attempt to cast Fenestra. Fenestra. It doesn't work. Come on. Fenestra. He tries again. And that one. Oh, D600. Violet, can you roll me a D600, please?
I can. Can she also cast Fenestra?
Nope. You already did your thing.
Dang it. 299.
That's 60-100.
Oh, sorry. What do you? Yeah, that's what he asked.
1d600.
Oh, sorry. I listened very well. $100.
Okay. Casting out this spell, you watch as the area around Taylor catches fire.
Fuck.
Shit! She says, and tries to step out. She's gonna take some fire damage. And now there's a fire on the top of the deck.
Well, here goes the stealth mission.
What on earth is going on up here?
He's not supposed to hear.
He can't hear them talking. He can hear the people thwonking on the fucking deck. He can hear the fire explode. He can hear the metal slam down onto the ground.
Someone lock the door. Blast your sit.
Sabotage! You can hear him scream as he comes up the stairs looking toward all of you. And he is going to cast out He would see some of his men. He's going to cast out Draconophores. Draconophores! And dragons appear from barrels.
You know,
Small
my
dragon.
dragon never got a turn. Doesn't he automatically get initiative?
I mean, technically, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Like, can he bite him? No, because he knows that my drill dragon. He saw it. Never mind.
Yeah.
That'd
Do
be
you
bad.
want him? Do you
No,
want him to
no, because
know?
I automatically know he'd know it's me.
Mhm.
It's me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So never mind.
You kept him home. He's nestled up in his little nest. And so he's going to cast out Draconiforce, creating 2 black dragons that are flying over the sky. Now, the black dragons themselves are like a few feet across. They're like medium-sized creatures. This is a transfiguration spell later on in the game. Get him! He screams. Shit. And top of the round, Sophie. You got black bands over you. It's going to shit.
Yeah. She's going to attempt repairifage on the Incarcerus on her.
You can also alternatively try to make a athletics check as an action.
Yeah,
Breakout.
This is one of the reasons I tried to use ancient runes for repairifage, because then I don't need to use my strength modifier, because it's shit. So, yeah. Repairifage. I'm just gonna put in an additional modifier of +3 to counter the strength, because my... Actually, no, that's not how it would work. Hold on.
Are you attempting repairifage or what?
Yeah, hold on. Special repairifage with the wisdom from ancient runes. Success!
All right, you're able to use the Severance rune from ancient Sanskrit, and that is able to cut through the black bands holding you down. You technically, if you can like quick and cast a cantrip, you can do that. Is Fenestra a cantrip?
It is.
What's the range?
It's 10 feet.
You'd have to run up, but yeah.
Yeah, so standing up would be...
Oh yeah, you don't have the
50
direction.
Roughly how far is it?
Yeah, that wouldn't work either. From where you are, because you're like up on the wheel area, I'd say it's 25 feet.
Oh, well, if I stand, I then have 15 feet, and then that gets me within 10 feet of it.
Oh, lovely, lovely, awesome.
So yeah, quicken spell Fenestra, which I do need to attempt.
Good luck.
It's under transfig if you're looking for it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
14 success.
Taylor's like, "Do it, Sophie!" She sees you coming down.
No,
the man.
she didn't say Sophie.
Go. Right, she wouldn't say
God.
Sophie. She wouldn't say Sophie. Do it, worm! She yells, and you come like sliding down the stairs, running up, and with almost like a coughing breath, Fenestra, toward it. And at that moment, all the glass around the entire thing turns to sand, causing water to splash out onto the deck. It completely like washes away Professor Volkov off the side of the deck, and all the people who were climbing back up also are getting washed back down. The Rusalka flop on the top of the deck and are riding the wave out. A few of them go to lash out to try to grab onto Professor Volkov and pull him down by his peg leg into the water. Scatter!
Let's go. Retreat.
And you guys get the fuck out of Dodge. Sophie, I think Taylor will turn you back into a worm. I'm sorry.
So Sophie
good work.
heads over to Taylor and it's just like, worm me.
Worm me.
I'll go catch her.
Vika, Jason, the two of you guys return for the night at the Ravenclaw common room a little bit later than normal, and you find Sophie, Ray, Violet, Wilfred, and Taylor in the common room, soaking wet.
Did you have a fun night?
It was
Something
great.
like that.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
Nothing like a good old bath to really sneak into the night.
Well, did you succeed
I
in your
learned
task?
a new dance.
If anybody
Oh,
asked,
yeah.
we were here the whole night.
Yep. We were
Yep.
studying.
Oh,
We were teaching me the worm.
Yep.
Ah, and
That's
as
what he
he's
said.
listening to this, he's going to bring up some blankets and bring out a heater that he probably packed himself. A small, like, little heater.
Cute.
you all committed crimes without me.
I would never do such a thing without you, Vika.
Oh yeah? What? Where you went? You're entirely wet. For what reason?
Again, my nightly bath. Should I have invited you to join me?
With your clothes? You went and did your nightly bath with your clothes on.
Well, I was bathing with friends.
I can't
Oh,
wait
so
until tomorrow
Vika's not
morning.
invited to nightly bath, but all other friends are.
You know, they say that bathing with clothes is quite cathartic. Maybe you should try it, Vika.
It's okay,
Maybe
Vika. I'm
you
sure
should.
that this won't be the
Complimenting.
only thing.
No,
Vika,
in-
it's okay. I invited myself.
No, like when Jason was like, bathing with your clothes on can be quite relaxing. You should try it, Vika. Vika's response to Jason was just, maybe you should. Augmenti.
The blankets. No.
The bookshelf.
I love destroying Ravenclaw Tower. It's just so nice.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode of Magic Mysterium.
Thank
Woo.
you. I cannot wait until next session.